We're back again. Good evening to anybody and anybody who's happens to be here with us. And without further ado, before going any further, I've got a couple of broken ribs. So if there's some sudden swearing, that's me. And without further ado, I'll hand it over to the Bard to give us a wonderful recap from his holiday destination.
Yeah.
And for everybody else to jump in if they've got anything to add, of course.
If I remember right, we spent 3 hours. No, it was a bit quicker than that. We spent about an hour murdering off Dyson, his guards. The red wizards fled. We found a couple of red herrings and then found what appears to be the real entrance. And now we're slowly exploring our way into the Tomb of Annihilation, I think.
Tomb of the Nine Gods.
Tomb of the Nine Gods. But we're very low on spell slots and stuff, so I think we're trying to work out if we can camp somewhere near fairly safely, or if we need to get out, if there's a way out, and rest up and then go back in again.
Yeah, so the entrance had sealed as well, hadn't it?
Yeah, we're locked in, basically.
Which way did we go in then?
We came in from the south.
On the leftmost entrance, straight north for like 20 foot, and then we branched left and right. Left was blocked by a big crystal.
Oh, sorry, Kieran weren't here, were we? Yeah, so we came through this corridor where these red X's
are.
Oh,
God, yeah, of course you were.
So we
can't see anything like that. All that I can see is just a room where there's all 5 of us at the top, and I can just see.
Yeah, so we're on the
stairs around the edges.
So there are patches of light being let in through cracks in the ceiling. In front of us is stairs winding down through an incredibly deep sort of room, and at the bottom there's gaps in the flowing gas.
Yeah, it might just have that.
And then, so that's why you can see little patches of things here and there. We haven't been there. They just kind of lit up by, And then to the left, to the crystal.
Yeah, the crystal window when we tried getting through, but just decided not to push it. Oh, the grate as well. There was the grate on the floor, wasn't there?
Yep, so there's a grate on the floor with a river flowing underneath, and there's that through that crystal window. There's that sarcophagus, and then around the edges of the room, there's those like niches with thrones. I think they're wooden thrones. I'll have to check, but I think they're wooden thrones, and there's a desiccated, like an old corpse, like desiccated or shriveled up corpse. Sat on each throne and each one's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
So Fafuk knocked up a mask, but then we couldn't get through the crystal window, so decided we'll save that for later.
Just in front of the big corridor as well, where the big helmet is, a shadow demon escaped from there and just ran off.
Well, it ran into Luzai, who basically beat the living snot out of it in one round, and it fled.
And there was like a magical darkness to it, weren't there?
Yeah, which somebody dispelled, I believe.
Fafuk dispelled it.
We've run into shadow demons before back on that Turtles Island.
We did.
Attack with his strength.
I don't know if it's exactly the same. This one had big horns and stuff and didn't have any legs. It was just kind of like all wispy down under.
I try not to remember names, but it didn't look, the actual image icon didn't look familiar, so I'd not seen it before, personally.
No, it looked to be made of the like physically made of the same material, if you like, but other than that, its appearance was different.
Right.
That's not to say that everything looks the same, of course. Before we continue, I mean, are you there, Lee, on Discord? I think that was you saying yes, but it kind of like cut off.
The only
yes.
The only other thing to note, Kieran, is this room It goes down about 10 floors, we think, and there's a massive
about
hole.
four floors.
Sorry, 4 floors, and there is a massive hole in the middle.
Yeah, so there's massive, down at the very bottom there's a massive pit that's surrounded by 4 giant statues.
I think that's everything. Welcome to the party.
So we're trying to find a spot to camp out big enough for Leomund's tiny hut if we can.
Yeah.
Right.
Proving somewhat difficult because
all the
corridors are way too narrow for that.
Yeah.
So we don't want to go down the sewer grate just yet. Can't get through the crystal window unless we go back and smash it. And then we've got all the desiccated people on thrones and masks to deal with, plus a great big sarcophagus. Who knows? And then we've got this great big hole in front of us with stairs leading from the periphery all the way down into the darkness. And then we've got little bits of light glimmering in the distance. And that's it.
Just had a quick read. Leomund's tiny hut says 10-foot radius.
Yeah, so you need 20 foot side to side.
Yeah, 10-foot radius. The corridors are 10 foot wide. So it's got
so you need a 20-foot
radius hemisphere. Does that make any difference now?
No.
It just means 10 foot straight up as well.
Oh, of course. Like like a.
So it's got a 20 foot diameter.
So it's a half ball.
Yep.
And
so
it's
down the stairs,
protecting. Then? It's not protecting from the bottom.
No.
Just unfortunately.
Yeah,
right. So
did you all hear that evil laugh from the DM?
Well, no. Phil's just built in a massive weakness into it, just so he can abuse it later. We all know this. It's just accept and move on. Accept and move on. Yeah. So downstairs, yes.
I'm not sure. I wanted to investigate north or walking around and see if there's anything this side.
Did you say there's a north?
Where are you? Yeah, so this bit here that looks to just
there's
Oh, Lucai's the only one with light, so it's not showing me that stuff.
Okay.
Sorry. So, could you pop a light on for Fook as well, please? Just because if I'll have. In fact, yeah, I'll pull out the little beholder glitter ball.
Okay, and that what's the light radius of that?
2020.
2020.
Yeah.
So it's like a torch, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll give you a torch.
Wait, oh wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go north.
Yeah, so there's something over here, but there's also something over here.
So just go around the edge of this pit then.
It looks like if we were to go, these circles are upsetting me. I don't know what it is about them. The circles to the north and the path.
Can't see them.
The decor on the tiles on the
Oh, you're going to move forward to get sight. Well, Fook will step backwards a few just to make some room. Oh look, I was stood on top of one.
Yeah, so they're all the tiles, all the flooring around here has got that same pattern on. It's just a lot of it certainly closer to the entrance. A lot of it is obscured by vegetation that's managed to take hold in here, because as you can see there's little like sort of pools of light that filter through, because there's a lot of cracks in the stonework of the ceiling and the walls, so water and light filters through in places.
Cool.
There's the door on the other side, I think.
Yeah.
Straight east.
Right, so north it is then. Tackling, off you go.
Yep,
off you pop.
I don't mind investigating. I'll take it steady. Checking for traps as I'm going. I really don't like these circles on the floor. So,
well, like I say, you've been walking on them all the time.
Like you said, we've been walking on them all the time. Because if you look behind us, they're on the same pattern.
Oh, so they are. I didn't notice that. Okay, cool.
It's just this clearer up there. Not to say they're not trapped, but.
So yeah, I'm gonna make my way up. I can see that there's a kind of a break in the wall there. So I think there's something around this corner to the north. So I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, just check for traps. So take it steady.
That's one round of movement for me if we're monitoring.
Are you being cautious? Moving cautiously?
Yes.
You can use your passive. So what's your passive perception? Just so I can actually. Oh no, I ain't got that thing anymore.
My passive perception
We'd have that
is
thing, but
16.
16. Okay.
Not wandering aimlessly, just being
moved
cautious and moving forward. And yeah, there is something.
Don't forget,
else
once
going
you've moved your lot of movement for the round, just make sure just to make sure check whether anybody else is wanting to move that turn, that round, whatever.
Yeah, I've just
Or
moved
within
to
that.
the top of the stairs behind him.
Okay.
So Lee, Cade, you guys want to move up?
So Orbald, you can sit from there. You can just about make out on the east wall of the floor below, on this balcony of this floor below. You can just about make out a bronze plaque affixed to the wall. It's almost opposite the bottom of the stairs.
All right. Would that be from there?
Yeah. So you can
Not
see it
further
down.
forward, because that would block it off.
So it's not directly at the bottom. It's maybe just well, actually, yeah, it's probably pretty much directly at the bottom. You know, on the wall opposite the bottom of the stairs. So
yeah. Is it possible to read what it says from
not
here?
From here, no way. Too dark.
I've
Too dark and it's too far away.
Still got control of Kieran's character.
All right, I shall remove your control. Configure permissions.
Also, there seems to be a plaque over here at the bottom of the stairs, at the wall, at the bottom of these stairs here, but I can't see what it says. Do you want me to go and have a look, or do you want to just leave it for now?
No, go have a look. It's probably full of the clue.
I can't remember. Was Kieran privy to the inscription on the obelisk outside as well?
We all should have been.
Yeah.
Call.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Right.
We were just shortly after that I had to go.
Righto. So go on. Sorry, carry on.
Well, while he's moving forward, then I'll move down to the bottom of the stairs to read that plaque.
Okay.
Go cautiously though, Phil, because I don't
want
to
just
try to avoid any triggers.
Yeah. Let me see. Copy it. Don't actually move your character down there, because obviously that's.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just seeing how far I've moved so far.
Okay.
That would be within my movement to get to the bottom as well.
Yes, it would. Yeah. 1 second while I sort this out.
Yeah, 30 foot to get to the bottom. I've only moved 25 so far.
Right, sense place anyway. Okay, so let's pull you to this. I also advise. I know some people, if you've got like ambient sounds and things totally turned off, it might be to your disadvantage.
I'm playing on.
Because there might be audio cues on the map.
I'm playing on 2 separate computers. I've got earphones in listening to you guys, so I can't. They will be completely wasted on me.
So yeah, it's put it in a different position here. But yeah, there's this plaque. Can you see this? See that, Kieran?
Yeah.
There's a load up for you. Yeah. So it's put the plaque in different positions. But I'm going to say where it was. I'm going to say it was where I originally said it was. So it's over here. So you'd have to get up close to it to be able to read it.
Yeah, I'll move closer to it then. Again, being cautious.
Okay. Right, so moving up to it, you can see the inscription upon it. It's written in common, and it reads as follows. Get the right one.
See if I've got.
The ring is a path to another tomb. The dead abhor sunlight. Only a jewel can tame the frog. Bow as the dead god intoned. Into darkness descend.
Can we get a copy of that, please?
You can get a copy of that.
You.
I shall just drop it into the chat for now, and then I shall facilitate a copy.
Forthwith.
Yes. Oh, Obold said that.
Obold picked something up. What was it? It was the thing that in the last session it gravitated towards the. He still got it, it gravitated towards the entrance. He was wearing it like a necklace.
Oh, that necklace, with the eye, that silver eye on it. I think he was here for that, weren't you?
Oh, he disappeared.
Oh, so he has.
So it was a silver eye that he was wearing. It was a necklace, weren't it? That he found from the snail thing.
I think that was just for uncovering that entrance, wasn't it?
Well, let's see. Let's remember we've got it.
Yeah. So anyway, so Obold's down there. So let's I'll just flip back to you guys for now, while Kieran sorts out his connection. There we go. So let's hide. Okay, let's go. Obold's not there at the moment. Right. So, what's the rest of you doing? You can see Obold. You can all see Obold stood down the bottom of the stairs on the balcony, the level below.
I'm investigating this corner, but I'll let everybody else speak before I do anything else, because I've already moved.
So speak up.
Sorry, chaps, I was on mute and happily burbling away to myself. Fafuk will use his 18 perception and slowly proceed down this way. There. He's got sight of Caden Lazai, and he just wants to sort of explore here, very quietly, gently, carefully.
Okay.
I just moved to the corner.
He's talking to the others, so there's no mystery here. I'm not like sneaking off. I'm like, I'm just checking the south balcony just for maybe there's extra exits on this wall that lead us out.
Okay, so as you're wandering around there, you spot your eyes drawn by some movement on one of the lower balconies, and you see a hunched figure that pauses, glaring up at you from one of the balconies below, wearing a mask that's a replica of the devil face that you've seen on the gargoyles and the tomb entrances. And then, without saying a word or any kind of gesture, the figure just steps out of sight.
Sorry about that. My Discord decided to pack in.
That's okay.
Yeah. No worries.
So what was the last thing you heard, Keys?
Dan asking for that thing to be put in the chat, and then I asked for the first one to also be put in the chat as well from the obelisk outside. I think that's where it cut out.
All right. Well, there should be a copy of that. I can put that into the chat, of course, but there should also be a copy of that in the player journal.
Didn't you?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called though. Asarak's first warning.
Yeah,
It's right at the bottom of the list. So, spotted someone wearing a gargoyle-type mask who then stepped away into the darkness and disappeared on a lower level. I turned to Cade and Lazar and sort of said, "Did you see that? There's someone down there wearing a gargoyle mask."
Did I see that sphere?
No.
No. I'm too short.
Yeah, so because of the angle, you only you saw it for Fook.
Okay. So just be careful. Definitely nowhere here, that's for sure. And I've used up my movement for the turn, so I'll wait until tackling's gone again before I do anything.
Okay, what's Orbol doing? Are you staying down there? Are you coming back up the stairs?
Oh, sorry, Orbol. You're wearing. Did you hear the thing about you wearing a necklace with the eye on?
No.
Oh, we found the reason we found the entrance to this tomb is we found a necklace that looked like an eye, and you wore it, and it kind of gravitated towards the entrance where we came in. So I kind of think it might be a little bit important. It seems to have been overlooked because now we're in, but I think it might be worth bearing in mind that you're wearing it still.
Yeah, so it's like just like a cord with a silver eye.
Right. Okay.
So it's like a charm or a pendant or whatever you want to call it.
And it kind of pulled you towards the door as we were looking.
Yeah, so it kind of it kind of like lifted up, levitated up, and like pulled towards the direction of where the entrance, the actual real entrance was. Yeah. So what's Orbol doing? Is he staying down there or?
I'll go back up.
Okay.
Back up to the top of the stairs.
Let's pull you back up there then. Just wait while it pulls you back up.
Okay, Tackling, what were you doing next then?
I'm working my way out corner. Sorry, I'm just rereading Asarak's warning. The enemies of Pause stands between them in done the mask, obviously. So, just looking at what we've seen so far, I think we're on to don the mask or be seen. In darkness, it hides maybe, but we found the necklace, didn't we, in the mud? I'm moving to investigate around the corner, slowly, carefully, stealthily. Don't piss anybody off.
I'll stay 10 or 15 feet behind him.
Okay.
Okay, so
he's not on his Todd.
5, 10. There is a massive corridor about the same length as the one that we're on that leads to something.
Okay.
Would the group like me to investigate?
Well, let's catch up with you. We'll crack on. I mean, Lee and Cade, if you guys want to lead the way, and I'll follow on behind you.
Which way?
We're going north and then west. Can you see? Yeah, I don't know if you can see me. So I'm kind of here.
No, other way, Cade.
Not checking what's in front.
We are going north first. Okay.
Yeah. We don't want to get too split up too far from everyone else.
Yeah. Okay. I misunderstood.
As I recall, we're looking for somewhere to rest.
Yeah, so we want to find something with a bit of space.
So I'm not looking for trouble. This looks like it opens up into a big area.
So I've double moved. So you want to crack on tackling?
Yep, 1 second. I can move to there, Phil. We are.
You might want to check the cameras, Phil.
Sorry?
You might want to check the cameras on
All
Switch.
Right. Yeah, I see it.
So I found a room that looks like it could hold Layman's tiny hut.
1 second, let me just
I'll
sort
shout
this
back
out.
down the corridor.
Whose camera's messed up?
It does open up into something quite large.
That one's fine. That one's also fine. Oh, your camera's off, Keys. That's what it is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not streaming, yeah. We can't see you on Discord.
Yeah, your camera's not running on Discord. That's why it's knocked it out of alignment. There you go. Oh,
Get the dancing squares of death.
yeah,
moment.
dancing squares for a minute, but it's realigned stuff anyway. Yeah. So you can see what you can see.
So, chivvy up, chaps. Lee, Cade, shuffle up.
I'm moving.
I think as soon as we've got space to create Learman's tiny hut, I think Kate should do that.
Yep.
And then we can probably explore a bit more. And if we have to, we can leg it back into the tiny hut if we have to.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Okay, so while you're stood looking down there, down this corridor, let's see who can actually see.
Me.
So it's tackling. Tackling Obold. So you hear movement. So you all probably can all hear movement. Sounds like a clattering movement. So it's almost like sticks clattering together, and then you see tackling an Obold. You see this like skeleton in tattered remnants of clothing, sort of come walking into view from the south side, and
Right.
it's really it's quite weird looking. There's so it looks quite a normal skeleton, as normal as a animated skeleton looks, apart from the top half of its head is distended and is carved into this like ornate kind of shape. Let me tell you what it is. That's completely wrong bit. To a kind of a like triangle shape.
Sorry, what's that again slowly?
So
are we looking at a Teletubby skeleton?
No.
Or
so it's not like like a thing on its head.
So it's like it's a skeleton. This skeleton comes walking into view from the south side of the room, and it's apart from it's just got sort of tattered remnants of like clothes hanging from its frame, but around its neck and protruding from its head is this from a hole in the top of its skull is this ornate sort of stone sculptured geometric shape.
What?
It's like triangular in shape. A bit like your elemental things from Fifth Element, Kieran. So it's this.
Okay.
It's this. Oh God, can't read my arm. So like a long stone, triangular shaped carving that's, like I said, it's protruding from a hole in the top of its skull.
Right.
A hole in the top of its skull.
Yeah. So this object is like wedged into the top of it, into the cavity of its skull. And as it walks into view, it don't look at you. It don't pause. It just carries on walking, and then walking in the northerly direction, and disappears from view again.
Oh, that's weird.
Can I just hold attention of the group and just the Asarak's warning? So we pass the puzzle of the enemies oppose. One stands between them. I think I was a snail. In darkness it hides. Don the mask or be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only. So, yeah, don't trust anything we see down here. And just lie through your teeth.
Right, fair enough. Oh, crack on then. Let's see if maybe we should follow it.
Ring is a path to another tomb.
If nothing else, this clattering might hide some of our movement noise.
So what are you doing?
Follow it. Follow it.
Yep, following it.
Okay.
I'll lead.
What's is that condition supposed to be on your token, by the way, for Tackling's token?
What is it?
I'm not sure. I'll have a look.
I don't put them on, so
It
Like a
is
raging one or something.
Yeah, we'll take it off. Wherever it was. There we go, it's gone.
Yep, okay. So let me just check the I can kind of sneak up to there with 10-foot movement left. From where I can see the room breaking out into a bigger room, I think I could probably get there without being noticed. Like just like sneaking up against the wall. It came from the south moving north, Phil.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll stick to the north wall and just move up to there. Sneakily.
Okay. Right. So this you look into this long hallway. There's a couple of you can see, just make out a couple of corridors leading off to the north and south opposite each other, about just over halfway down the room. At the far end of this room, stood in an alcove, is a rusting statue of a knight that stands at the west end of the hall, gripping a large iron shield. Shards and flakes of rusted metal cover the floor around the statue's feet. You can also see the skeleton, which is walking across the ceiling.
What? Upside down?
Upside down across the ceiling.
Interesting.
Let me put it on for you, actually.
Has it noticed me at all?
If it has, it pays no attention to you.
Okay, I'll beckon everybody else to come forward then.
Let me add a skeleton token. That's probably the easiest way to do it.
All I can hear is Lionel Richie in my head.
Just check this. Okay. It's not. Help if I get all the right thing. Oh, it has put it on. There we go. There we go. See it?
My camera just doesn't seem to want to work at the moment, Phil.
Sorry?
My camera just doesn't seem to want to work at the moment.
Oh, right. I can still see the spinning squares.
Yeah, it's just dancing squares of death. They're just doing the dance.
So you can see what you can see.
While everybody else is moving up, Phil, do I see any kind of pattern to his movements?
No, as you watch, it walks across the ceiling and disappears down, sort of as it, and then turns and walks to the north. As it walks to the north, it walks down the wall and then disappears up this north corridor.
So I'll wait till everybody's gathered and I'll relay
check
that.
For traps inside that room.
I'll relay that information. I mean, he's just been wandering around freely, so I'm not overly concerned, but yeah, we can do. He didn't have any kind of rhyme or reason to his movement. He's just kind of wandering around and then shot off down here.
How weird.
Did you see the thing Phil was talking about, his head?
Yeah, I didn't see it. I just heard it described.
Yeah, it was more like a structure built onto his head, if that makes sense. It was very strange.
So is Fafuk staying where he is, or is he moving up?
Yeah, sorry, I got lost trying to update my equipment because I realized my equipment was out of date because I've got magical studded leather because I did a swap with the magic dude back in wherever the place was. But it's not a +1 studded leather, it's just studded leather, so my AC is 1 lower than it should be.
Right.
Anyway, I was just fiddling. Right, caught up. Ooh, there's space for a...
Yeah, I thought so.
Do you want me to go in? I mean, my passive is 18.
If you'd like to take the lead, of course. But you've got the lowest hit points, so...
Yeah, well, just yank me backwards if something goes horribly wrong. So
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, very gingerly and carefully.
Okay, right. As you step into the room, you feel like things tugging. At first, you think it's something tugging at your clothes, and then you notice all the metal on you is being pulled towards the west side of the room, like smaller items, like you can see them physically lifting up, and the shield that you've got, that's like can feel like that just tugging on you towards trying to pull you towards the west end of the room, and you can make a athletics check.
Oh, Fuchs like, I assume we know the word magnetic. It's magnetic.
Attraction, certainly.
We had a similar problem with that room on that floating thing, didn't we?
Oh, good start.
Oh, right, okay, that's you didn't want that to happen. Okay, right, suddenly these...
Go ahead. I'm nearby. Can you roll
Line of sight, come on.
So, my first question before everyone jumped in, which is very kind of everyone, thank you very much, was, is this possibly the best time to deploy a luck roll? It's when you roll a 1. So I'm going to use lucky, and I'm going to re-roll it.
Okay.
Has it done anything?
It's just put into chat, and then it says
roll
other
a D20.
formula.
There we go.
Okay. Right, you managed to resist. So you managed to resist the tug, the draw, the pull of this invisible, attractive force.
Like, woo! You see Fafuk like do this like weird twist like a cat and like grab hold of the rocks and pull himself out the room.
So what metal objects have you got? Have you got any like small loose small metal objects?
Probably, but I would have said some. I mean, the dagger we got of Dyson, small ones, probably a dagger or two, including the dagger I got of Dyson.
But properly loose ones that aren't sort of contained in anything. Probably haven't,
Well,
just checking.
I don't know. I haven't got anything listed.
No.
I mean, other than coins, they'd be
That's
in a pouch
going to be in a
pocket.
pouch as well, isn't it? Yeah. So
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
fair enough. So what are you doing?
So, taking a few deep breaths. So yeah, I'd say that great big statue on the far end of the room, surrounded by metal rust, is a bit of a clue as to what might happen. I think perhaps pulled across the room with your metal objects, and then either attacked or all the stuff's turned to rust. I vote we send the naked monks in to fight the night. Anyone else vote for that too?
It's not moving, is it?
No.
No, but a monk without any metal on him, you can move around freely, can't you?
But we don't even know if it's hostile.
Yeah, well, why don't you just go in and find out?
We were looking just for somewhere to sleep, though, weren't we? Well, rest up.
Yeah, well, we can't go in there wearing anything. I mean, Fuchs quite happy in his body. He's happy to parade around naked, but it's not going to do much for our dungeon delving if we're running around in this place like a nudist colony.
Well, there's like potential exits on the north and south.
Yeah, the skeleton went off to that exit to the north. Yeah, that guy.
Right, he just walks in and walks across the room.
Can it save for 15 dex, please?
For 15 dex?
Yeah, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at it. See what happens.
Okay.
If a Fuchs casting at it, I'll hit it with a thorn whip as well then. Try and drag it close to us.
I'd like
Right.
to join the fun as well.
Okay. Well, with Sacred Flame, that will be counters. That will be they weren't given any warning, so that count as a surprise attack. If anybody else wants to do anything after that, it will have to be on the initiative, and at the round after that.
Yep. No problem.
Like save or click save button on here, can it? Boom.
It's a 16 in chat, Laurie, by the way.
Oh yeah, I just realised at 16 I've gone up a level. Proficiency bonus went up, so the save goes up as well.
Well, anyway, he failed the save.
Hey! 11 points of radiant damage.
Okay, right. As
If
it's
I remember right, the warning said undead hate the light or something.
It does.
So maybe it's extra susceptible to radiant. Fingers crossed. It's 33 points of radiant damage.
Dead
Right.
above sunlight.
So as it's crossing the room, your column of Sacred Flame hits it. It doesn't make any attempt. There's no reaction from it at all as this hits it, but the skeleton just clatters the floor, just comes apart and just falls to the floor.
Well, that was easy. Hey, Tacklin, use your thorn whip. Get hold of that weird shaped thing.
Yeah.
It's got to be a creature. Got to target a creature, a thorn whip, I believe.
How heavy is that stone thing? Is it more than 10 pounds? Could I use Mage Hand to
Well,
try
you
and
can
retrieve
try.
it?
Creature, yep.
I try and use Mage Hand to retrieve it. It's in range, just.
Let me have a look. So what say, £10?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say. Just double check before I say something that's wrong. All that. So no, it won't pull out.
Okay. Like, Cade. Cade,
Yeah?
come up here. We can help. You get your mage hand as well, and we can drag out 20 pounds between us.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so between you manage to pull. You drag the entire skeleton over to you.
Cool. Hand it over to Tacklin for dissection.
Okay, well, so once you've got hold of it, you can easily like snap the skull from its spine, from its neck, off at the neck. So it's quite big. This, although it's not particularly heavy, it's quite big. Weighs about 10 pounds. But yeah, it's the
Now
size of a
we've got
skull. Let me see. I'll show you what it looks like. I got a better
Now
picture of what it looks
what
like.
do we do with it, I suppose, is the question.
This is the wrong shape, but at least you get the idea.
That's weird.
See it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's not that shape, it's triangular, like you said.
Yeah. So it's a triangular shape.
Okay. I don't think we've run anything triangular at the moment.
Okay.
What's it made of? Is it metal?
It's
is
stone.
It wood? Is it stone? Okay.
For folks feeling brave, shall I cast Sacred Flame at that statue? See if we can destroy it. Maybe we can enter this room and use it as a base.
Go for it.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. I cast Sacred Flame at the big rusty knight statue.
Okay. Let's see.
DC 16 dex.
Yeah, I just need objects.
The statue rages and charges you.
Objects.
Cast Lightning Bolt. All of you roll saves. No!
That's useful. Why you open the bloody page I wanted, not that. Okay, go ahead. So obviously it doesn't it fails a dex save, obviously, because it's immobile.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm going to close that because that's really slow.
Slash 2d8. 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Right. Well, it's hard to tell if it's doing anything, but yeah, the flame hits it. The radiant light strikes this statue full on.
I did it again a few times.
So it's the statues. The statues are stone. The shield is iron.
Oh.
Okay, right. So to hit it again.
Yeah, just while I'm stood there, we're like, okay, chaps, what do you think? Do we need to enter this room? Do we need this room? There's another exit. Do we want to go take a look? While we're sort of waiting for guys to sort of come to a decision on stuff, I'll just keep landing radiant damage on it just to see if it's
okay. What's somebody else doing?
Something. I vote the monks get naked and go explore ahead.
Naked?
Yeah, I mean, remove the metal.
So what are you doing? What's somebody else doing?
I will cast Summon Beast.
Okay.
Kind of here. With a view to having the beast scope out the north and south, just so we're not walking into any traps. Lasts for an hour.
Well, you should have that token on your on the
Yep, but it's
actors
not on the,
tab.
Yeah, it's not on this sheet. It's not on the.
You what? Sorry.
I think I don't control the playing field, though, do I? So I can't put it on the field.
Sorry,
You
I'll
will.
be
Yeah,
right
you
back
can
to
do.
you in
You
a
should
minute.
be able to. It's down as an owner. You own it, so you should be able to.
Yeah, I own it, but I can't drag it on. It's not
All
like
right,
something
okay.
I can do. Thank you. I'm going to put him there. Oh, sorry, there.
Okay.
And I don't think there's any kind of, not telekinesis. That's not the right word. I don't think I can talk to him telepathically. So it's just a case of go north, come back, go south, come back.
It obeys your verbal commands. No
Yeah.
action required by you. If you don't issue any, it takes the dodge action and uses its move to avoid danger.
So I will do. I think I get to choose. It's bug of flight this time, so it's flying around or just hovering, floating around. Air, land. Yeah, so air. We're going to go air element, and we're going to go north first. So I'm not sure what it's. Oh, 30 feet. No, 60 foot fly.
Copper form, cast symbols, creature ally. It obeys your verbal commands. No action. So yeah,
So
of course you need to be able to see it to be able to a certain extent as well.
So what I'm just going to tell it is I wanted to fly 30 foot that way. No, 20 foot that way, 20 foot back, 20 foot now at south. So there. And then back to where it began, and we go.
So what's somebody else doing? Come on, there's three of us of you. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Right, if you're waiting, that's fine. Just let me know. Just so I know that's what you're doing. What's Obal doing?
I'll just wait for the moment as well.
Okay, what's Kay doing?
Same. I'm ready for action if it's needed.
Okay, right. So meanwhile, Fook keeps dropping these columns of divine light or divine flame, I forget what it is, of radiant flame upon this statue, till eventually it and the shield like crumbles, cracks, and like crashes to the floor. As it does so, you notice this that attractive, that pull has gone.
Good.
In what kind of order did this happen, Phil? If I see the statue fall, then I'll.
Well, it takes a while. It takes a few go. It'll take longer than that for that. Take longer than it will for that spirit to move backwards and forwards. Takes several several hits before the statue is destroyed.
Okay. So as soon as the statue falls, I will move towards it.
Okay, what's somebody else doing?
I'm watching what's happening. Ready to run if I have to.
I'll move into the room if that statue's fallen and that effect's stopped.
Are you okay to turn your? I know it's not work. Your camera's not working, Kieran, but are you okay to turn it on just so it pushes the frames over?
It keeps crashing Discord when it's doing it though.
Oh right, okay.
So you'll just have to put a placeholder in for now, unfortunately.
Right, just have to just replace those with portraits then. So what are you doing?
I'll be moving into the room.
Okay.
Same. Moving to investigate the statue and the iron shield, and trying to link up with the spirit shield, the spirit guardian, to see what's been going on.
Is the magnetism still in effect?
No. As soon as the statue and the shield like break apart, it's that
broke it.
It's that effect disappears.
Nice. Carefully proceed in using my 18 passive, slowly checking for traps and stuff.
Okay.
Dibs on the shield.
Yeah, welcome to it.
Shield's broken, but his ball is broken as well.
No.
Oh. It's disappointing. Anything behind the statue, like a secret door?
Not that you can see, but then you wouldn't be able to. If it was secret, you wouldn't be able to see it anyway.
Nah.
But it wasn't concealing anything.
Ooh, that's weird. This should appear.
To the north of Foot, you can see a room. Well, you presume it's a room. Centre, directly in front of you, you can see some kind of fountain.
Maybe I'll go have a drink.
And you can see.
I wouldn't recommend it.
You can see and hear the sound of flowing water.
Cool. Okay.
The beast I summoned has been up and down and seen all this. Can it relay this information to me?
No.
Interesting.
No. It just obeys your verbal commands. That's it.
Okay, sorry. I'll not use it as a scouting tool next time. Sorry.
Yeah, because you can't see where it goes. In fact, as far as I can tell, if you lose sight of it, you can't command it either.
No. Verbally I can, but yeah. I guess I don't need line of sight to verbally command it, but yeah.
To the south is the dead end.
Yep. You can see what you can see.
Fuchs studies the remains of the statue and the shield and sees if there's anything concealed behind it or under it.
Okay. What's Obald doing?
I'm going to cautiously go down towards this dead end.
Okay. And anything?
Investigate that.
Radio.
Investigate the dead end.
Radio. What's Tackling doing?
Me and the bestial spirit will go north. It will follow me though. So.
Okay. What's Cade and Luhai doing?
I woke up to in the middle of the room. And I just observe, watch what the other is doing, ready for interaction if I have to.
Okay. And what's Luhai doing?
Nothing at the moment.
Very well. Okay. So, Obald, you can see. You can see a wall. What you wanted to do?
Investigate around, see if there's any.
Okay. Well, that would be a perception check then, I guess. For Foot, you can also make a perception check. Tackling ahead of you, you can see this circular room. There's no other apparent exits, and a large fountain crusted with moss rises in the middle of the room. 3 marble maidens stand in the fountain, holding pitchers out of which water flows.
That's a cockerel.
So for Fook, you see nothing of no apparent hidden doors or anything of note.
Shrugs at the others and goes take a look at the dead end. So bold.
Obald, let's have a look. Where are we? So you find so there's something here. there's definitely like some kind of hidden door here. Do you want to make an investigation check, try and figure out how to do it?
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm not
I
interested.
say nothing. I leave. Oh, wow.
Line of sight.
Do you want to reroll it?
Yeah.
Not got line of sight.
Ah.
Oh, I can see him.
Hey, Cade was within 30 foot of me, but I used my luck roll.
Cade can't see you. You can, for some reason, you can see slightly, just see the edge of Cade, but Cade's line of sight doesn't see you.
Yeah. Well,
Well, you know there's something there.
Grumble. Yeah, I'll grumble about it, and then I'll go back up and says, seems to be a door at the bottom of that dead end, but I can't figure out how to open it or where it goes.
Fook toddles down happily and says, Cade, give me a hand, buddy.
I'm coming to help you. No problem.
Okay, what's Tackling doing?
I'll just get the spirit just to do a lap of the room, just to make sure there's nothing.
Okay, right, it floats around the room, nothing happens.
Yeah. Shout.
What's Lu Hai doing? Who's
I'm
disappeared?
standing there watching.
Okay. Right, okay, so you want to make an investigation roll then for Fook?
Advantage because Cade's helping.
Yes, I guess so. Right, okay. So you can't quite, there's something, but you can't quite figure it out.
So, Cade, buddy, you're going to have to come and try it by yourself because I'm struggling here. Definitely something.
Go and get a drink. I'll just be a minute.
So you want me to look and
Yeah,
find
Fook will
out?
step back and let Cade take pole position.
Okay,
Try and help Cade.
I'll look into it. Let's investigate. Do I roll with advantage normal?
Yeah, you roll with advantage if for Fook still helping, yeah.
Yep, definitely. I'm saying, well, I tried this and this, but I couldn't quite work it.
Ha! I can do better than you.
Okay, right.
Why?
So you think you found the what looks like it might be like a trigger for opening it. There's like some appears to be sort of like part of the wall at one side that you might push on it or something to trigger it, but you still can't quite get it to work.
Okay, so I point out this to my friend. That's the one to press or something, and I step away slowly, like in cartoons. So there's something there. I don't know what exactly, and it might be a trap. So be careful. I don't want to hear you again. Okay?
So you can't. Neither of you can try again.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, we understand.
Somebody else has to have a go.
So for Fook and Cade have used up their attempts. I'm just surprised. Just questioning your interroll. Do you have proficiency on investigation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me just check the character sheet.
Because you've got a +4 and a +0.
No, he hasn't got proficiency investigation. No. Insight he has, not investigation.
No, I don't have that.
Okay, no, that's fine. Just double checking. Cool. Okay. Right. So we know.
I have it in stealth as well.
Sorry, say again.
I have it in stealth. Your proficiency or something, I think.
Okay.
Stealth.
Right.
So I can.
Right. Let's go north. Take a look at this fountain then.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything? Anybody doing anything else? Luhai?
I'll have a look at it.
You're going down to look at this door? Is anybody assisting him?
Hang on. Fook will help because it's annoying him, and I'll cast guidance on his eye, so you get a 1d4 to add to your check.
Okay, so you do it at advantage, and you got 1d4 as well.
Investigation.
Oh, mother.
Plus 1d4.
Okay,
20.
right. So
is that just enough then?
Your feet, it's just enough. So if you're feeling around, you like get a like push in one side of the wall, so it clicks in, and the door revealing as it pushes in, like creating a handle, and allows you to slide the door to your left.
I think I've got it.
Oh, you cheeky. The monk's going to be insufferable after this.
You want to open it?
On.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll open it and get ready for combat. All right.
Okay, right. You slide it open, and it slides into like a cavity in the wall.
Oh.
Just coming back round to.
Oops.
Oh.
Oh, this is that mass room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't go in there.
Yeah. So you find yourself at the back of one of these thrones. So so it opens into this vaulted tomb that's overgrown with moss and creepers. A stone sarcophagus rests on a stepped dais in the middle of the floor. On the wall behind the sarcophagus, two large statues of bears grip a 5-foot diameter bronze disc embossed with a dozen glaring eyes. 6 desiccated corpses slump on thrones in niches along the walls. Each corpse wears a black mask made of paper mache and feathers. And and you are stood at the back of one of these thrones.
Okay. If you do not, quote unquote, want to be seen, which I assume might be that shield covered in eyes, Fook whips out the mask he prepared earlier.
Well, isn't the one of the figures in front of us?
Yes. So there's one of the figures directly in front of you, one of these like masked corpses.
Just take the mask off that and try that on.
Okay. Right. So it stinks, and it's like some of the like desiccated flesh of this corpse breaks away as you remove the mask from it.
Can I put it on?
Yeah, you can put it on. Yeah.
I said just for food. Want to put it on?
Oh.
No, I made my own, buddy. You can wear that one. Disgusting.
Just check what the other part of the riddle is.
Sorry?
Check the riddle again.
Oh.
Okay. Right, okay, so what's everybody else doing? What's Obald, Cade and Tackling doing?
I go closer to my friend.
I don't think we can do anything until we have a mask, to be honest.
Not doing anything with this fountain room?
Yes, I am. I'll investigate it.
Okay.
So you said there were 3 ladies in the water.
So, a large fountain crusted with moss in the middle of a circular room. 3 marble maidens stand in the fountain holding pitchers out of which water flows.
They're like a water feature.
Well, usually it's 3. It's usually the muses, isn't it? But I assume they aren't using Greek mythology here.
Where's this? See, these 2 statues are holding a shield.
Yep. So statues. There's 2 big bear statues holding a shield that's got these glaring eyes on it.
And the coffin. How's it described?
Excuse me, a stone sarcophagus. Yeah, so a stone sarcophagus. There's no other noticeable features about it.
I'll put this mask on then.
Okay.
Move into the room.
Right.
Well, for Fuchs, just had a thought. Just before you do that, can Luzai make out the shield with the eyes on it before he
Not
goes
from
into
there.
the room? So
He'd have to get into the niche, at least into the niche.
Gotcha. Okay.
He can move in, you know.
For Fook would like to, if the opportunity arises, cast this spell to try and create a disc in the air that blocks off the shield.
So to do that, you'll have to be in the niche to be able to see.
Yeah, gotcha. But I won't force past Liz. I'll just say, look, you want me to do this? I can give it a go and see if it blocks those eyes from seeing you, plus the mask. Or would you just want to crack on with the mask and see what happens?
Yeah, I'll crack on with the mask, see what happens.
Cool.
Okay. So go on, you can move yourself through if you want.
See if it works or not.
You can move yourself through then if you want.
I'm trying. Sometimes these arrow keys work on keyboard, and sometimes they don't. Happens?
No, nothing happens.
Be on the safe side, I think you might be better off going and retrieving like the other masks and bringing them back for anyone else that wants to wander into the room.
Good thinking.
Okay. So what are you doing? What's Luhai doing?
Nothing happened so far?
Nothing happened.
Anybody else want a mask?
Yes, please.
So there's only for Fook and Obold that are nearby that can hear you.
Sorry.
Get another mask then, Phil.
So Fook will just hand
There's like I said, there's
there's
5 other corpses with wearing masks. Which
the nearest one?
The nearest one, the one would be either the one directly opposite you or the one to the west in that alcove there.
West.
Okay. Right. So as you're walking over there, you get a better view of this shield, this disc, and you notice that the eyes on it are moving. The bronze pupils flicking back and forth, scanning back and forth across the room.
I think we lucked onto this mask. Yeah.
Doesn't look good.
Okay, I hand the mask to Obold, the one that Luzai retrieved. And nothing's happened to Luzai, so I'll just get into the niche, and as soon as I can spot the shield, I cast minor illusion in front of it, just like a black disc, just to block vision.
Okay. So, tackling, what are you doing?
Does it lasso?
A minute.
What's tackling doing?
Seeing everybody moving south, I'll move south.
Okay. What's Kate doing?
Spirit will come down.
I'm moving south too.
I'll stop him if he tries to go past me.
Okay. Right, so Obold prevents anybody going past him. So
we don't want anyone going any further until we get some more masks.
So let's bob you to back a bit. There we go.
Okay.
I mean, Lazar, what do you want to do? Pull the shield off the wall, push the lid off the sarcophagus, rifle through the dead dude's pockets. What do you want to do?
How about gathering some more masks?
Off to there and I'll see if I can get the shield down, Phil.
Torn to shreds by bears.
Right, it won't budge. Statues won't budge, and the shield won't budge. It's like firmly held tight by the grasp of the grip of these statues.
Ugh.
How about getting some more masks?
Get some more masks then.
Okay.
No one else can set foot in there until they've got a mask.
So you're taking them all, or you're just taking one? So you got one for each person.
One for each person.
Okay.
Fook's got his own. I'll step into the room. Oop, right wall. And help Lazar gather some masks.
Okay. Right.
Yeah,
okay.
proceeding carefully in case of traps.
Yeah. So yeah. So between you, you gather up all the rest of the masks. So in total, including the one that Lu Hai is wearing, you got 6 masks altogether, as well as the homemade one that Fafook's got.
Cool. Hand the masks back to the others.
I'll pass them back.
And then I'll cast that minor illusion. While everyone's getting masked up, I'll keep casting minor illusion over that shield just to make me feel better.
Okay, so Fafook, you notice every so often you can see these eyes flicking back, sort of scanning back and forth across the room, and every so often they like pause slightly on you.
On me?
Yeah. Pause ever so slightly and then continue and then just like continue scanning the room.
How tall is the sarcophagus?
Sorry?
How tall is the sarcophagus?
Well, the dais is 5 foot. Is a stepped. It's stepped and it rises to a height of 5 foot. So you could hide behind the end of it.
I do that just to double, triple, make sure.
Okay.
It doesn't go, hang on a second, you look sus. I mentioned to the others that I think my mask is only half fooling that shield, because every now and then it looks at me like really closely. So I'm just going to duck down here for a bit. Don't take your masks off.
Okay, so presumably everybody's got a mask now if you want to put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep the 2 spares.
Okay.
Me. And I'll make my way into the room.
Radio. So everybody going in?
Yeah.
No. Don't see any reason for me to go in that room if everybody else is going in.
Okay, so you're staying out there, are you tackling?
Yep, just on the other side of where the door was.
Okay.
And Birdman will just chill out over here for a bit.
Radio. How long's that last for?
An hour.
All right. Okay.
Cool.
Ooh. Right. So the 4 of you, well, tackling Ray as well, Ray, since he's in the niche with the throne is chilling out with the corpse. So what are you doing? So you can see through that crystal archway as well into the corridor.
I'll hand one of the spare masks over to Fafook, so you might want to swap to that one to be on the safe side.
Okay.
Yeah, Fafook spend some time cleaning bits of dead dude out of it. Right,
Okay.
pop the sarcophagus.
I've this device here, Phil. See if I can open it from this side.
There's no. So there's no apparent mean. You can't see any means of opening it. There's no signs of any hinges or anything. It looks like it's literally just a window.
I mean, those eyes could probably see that window, so I'm wondering if it's like a shield. So in other words, if you're on the other side, the eyes won't get you with whatever it is they unleash. Anyway, why don't we crack the tomb open? See what we're dealing with then.
Have a look around it first, see what there is. Any writings or anything like that on it, Phil?
Okay, you can make perception rolls and stuff if you want to check around. What's Kay doing?
Just ready, watching what the others doing. If I have to intervene,
okay.
Anything nasty coming. I like to be the first one to cast a spell. That's what I'm doing. Okay.
Okay. They're both.
Kate,
so
you're gonna have to pick your favorite now. I'm afraid.
What? I don't understand what you mean.
We both.
Yeah, sorry, I was on a different. So yeah. So listen, roll with a d20, and whoever rolls higher, the person I'm helping.
Okay. Hey, looks like it's me. Whoop whoop. Oh, you bastard.
Oh, you both rolled the same.
Oh my.
Oh,
dodges. Fuck this rolling system.
There you go.
So I'm helping Fufuk then. Okay,
so Fufuk, you can roll again. I forgot what it's for. It's perception check. Yeah, you can make a perception check.
Yeah, that was funny. Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh, no, man.
Okay, there's you can't see anything.
Travel can all fill.
No. Okay.
I just got myself unconscious.
I think if I squint, I can see a naked upside-down lady on the side of the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharp corner of this sarcophagus into my eye. Maybe I can see more detail.
So yeah, there's nothing. You don't spot anything of untoward, anything of interest on or around the sarcophagus.
Okay. Fufuk breaks out his Peace Tools mini crowbar.
I'll move myself over here while Fufuk decides that he's going to burglarise it.
So what are you doing?
Come on, help me push.
Who's doing what?
Fufuk's trying to crack open the sarcophagus using his crowbar.
Okay, anybody else doing anything?
See if I can slide it with Fufuk.
Okay, you can make
me back against the wall.
Okay, you can make one of you can make an athletics check, whether it will be for Fufuk since he was, and you can do it with advantage because Luhai is helping.
Well, I'll cast. Oh, this is no good because I'm cack at this. It's better if Luhai does it and I cast guidance on him because I have no plus to my strength.
Okay.
So Luhai, you roll with advantage and add a d4. Because I can't guidance myself, I don't think.
Right.
Go on then. Athletics check.
Athletics advantage.
Yep.
Plus d4.
Okay, so the lid
easily
slides open.
Frisbee it off into the far wall. Like one of those table gags where they pull the cloth off and everything stays on the table. So
yeah, it easily slides off. Surprisingly easy to the point that you push it and it slides and falls off the side and hits the floor, breaking in two as it clatters down the dais.
Whoops. Shrek rises from his tomb.
Fixable.
Let me just check to get this right before I say something.
Fufuk's
totally
not got
wrong.
mending, I'm afraid, and that's a bit big for fixings.
So inside the sarcophagus, barely taking up any room at all, are the bones of some small creature. You can make a nature check if you want to try and maybe identify it.
It would be better doing that, wouldn't it?
No, nature's intelligence. It is a poop roll for me. Oh,
Oh.
Guys, what would you do without me, huh?
Oh,
tackling to have a look, because he's a druid.
God. Yeah, in a second when I think of it.
It's rolling.
He's got no idea. I think it's a rabbit. I think it's a dead rabbit. Hey, tackling. Tackling,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm actually saying. Why don't you get Tackling to have a look at it, since he's a druid?
No. I'm agreeing. I'm trying to role play for Fook, thinking it's a dead rabbit, and then asking Tackling to come take a look. I got no idea.
I'm a druid that knows nothing about nature. However, I will have a go.
I think it's a rabbit.
Oh wow!
What do you think?
Okay, right. So Tackling, you're pretty sure this is the remains of a Zorbo.
A Zorbo?
Yeah, one of those sort of ugly. No, one of them ugly looking little bears. Look a little bit koala bears. Zorbo represented the animal god Obolaka.
I'll relay that to everybody within earshot. Smugly.
So let's show you a Zorbo. So just so you remember what it. You have seen them.
That's weird.
There you go.
Did you say one of the 9 gods?
Yes, so that was one of the forms of one of the 9 animal spirits.
Oh,
Which god?
Obolaka. If that's I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong, but that's what I'm going to go with. Obolaka. It'll be in your. Don't forget you've got a transcript of a copy of the legend, so it'll be in there as well. And as you look amongst the dust and bones, you can see a ring.
Fook casts Mage Hand and gently lifts it out.
Okay, right. It looks like it's made of silver or platinum. It's other than that, it's completely plain.
Cool. I'll when we get to a quiet spot. I mean, Cade, do you want to hold it? We can identify it when we get to a quiet spot.
Yeah, I will.
Hand it over to Cade.
Sorry?
I hand the little silver platinum ring to Cade to carry. We'll identify it when we get a quiet time.
Okay, you taking it on, Cade?
Yeah, I'm not touching it. I'm just putting it into a purse or something.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, he'll open his purse and the Mage Hand will just drop it in.
Right, not his prison purse.
Hey.
Sorry, what did you say? What?
It's too small. Right. I don't. Unless you guys want to search some more, shall we get out of here?
You always cast a magic.
Yeah, I can do. I'll need to do it as a
ritual.
Ritual, yeah. So Fook will settle down for 10 minutes and ritually cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
And then maybe Cade could do the. Okay, never mind. I was going to say Cade could do Lemon's Tiny Hut, but I suppose he can do that anytime. Right, so what's magical in the room then, other than the great big glowing disc of death?
So the disc, this bronze disc, radiates divination magic. Other than that, there's nothing.
I'll relay it to the others.
Okay, apart from various magics and stuff that auras that you detect on everybody else that's carrying one thing or another or not.
Yeah, I take a look in Cade's little money pouch where he dropped that little silver ring in. Is that magical?
It is. I believe it's abjuration magic.
Say abjuration, maybe like a protection of some kind.
Maybe.
Mention it.
Maybe. You never know. You never know.
Right, let's get out of here. Those bloody eyes are creeping me out.
Right. So while you're nipping out of there and going into the other room, I'm just going to nip to the loo. So I'll be back in a moment.
Whoop, whoop. I'll nip off too.
I mean, this one, do you want to add that ring to your inventory, or do you want me to, just for ease, add it to mine? And I'll just make a note that you've got it.
Yeah. I'm happy with your second solution.
Yeah, I figured it makes it a bit easier for you.
Yeah, no, it's okay. And, we can identify it and together, decide is it worth keeping or is it some kind of tricky thing designed by Phil. I'm always suspicious by his stuff.
Yeah, of course. It's always cursed, isn't it?
Yeah.
So silver.
Oh, by the way, I'm using Foundry now, just for the record. Not D&D Beyond. With some little help. Thanks, man.
What was the creature's name again? Was it an Oro?
Zorbo.
Okay.
Represents the animal god Obalaka.
Yeah, cool. I've just added as a quick note. I also need a long rest to sort out the other stuff, which was Dyson's ring, abjuration, and then there was.
Out of the 9 gods, there was only one that didn't have someone that it was an enemy of.
Sorry, say it again.
Out of the 9 gods, there was only one that didn't have an enemy or an opposite.
Yeah, that was the snail.
Yeah.
Because it came up and blinded them all.
Yeah, Obalaka's was Ijin, the Almirage.
Okay.
So I'm wondering with that riddle. The enemies oppose.
Yeah, I mean.
So I wonder if each level has, like, this one's got Obalaka, so I wonder if there's something that represents Ijin somewhere, the Almirage. On the second level, whether there's someone that represents, might be like a Kamadan and a Grung.
Yeah. So we kind of got to work our way through the 9 gods.
Yeah. And the next one, there might be an Iblis and a Frogamoth.
Well, it talks about distracting the frog with the gems, so maybe there's like another one of those things around. Okay. I mean, there's water under here, and it's a wet place, so maybe that's something. Okay, cool. I think everyone's back.
Yeah. It says the enemies oppose. One stands between them. So you've got 8 when they're in pairs where they oppose each other. And then that one, which is a snail, which stands between them.
Yeah, well, that's how we. That's basically how we got in, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Right. Shall we regather in the main room and then head north to the fountain, see what that fresh hell that brings?
Well, it's that first warning sort of covers the legend. The enemies oppose, one stands between them, in darkness it hides. So the snail hides underground.
Yeah, no, we used that to solve the entrance. We had all the symbols on the outside. We had all this. We put the tunnel into darkness, got through all the statues. There was some light, opened it. There was a snail. The snail was wearing the necklace. Used the necklace. Necklace took us to the true entrance to the tomb, and that's how we got in. So I don't know if it applies.
So that first warning was literally just to find that entrance in.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
The first 3 lines.
Yes.
But in here, it's like Don the Mask will be seen.
Correct.
Yeah, I think so.
So there's still that speak no truth to the doomed child, and the keys turned on the inside only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then whatever you just found on that.
Yeah, the ring is a path to another tomb.
So maybe this could be the ring we've just found. So you've got to like collect stuff, and then that lets you through to the next section.
Investigate it, see if it's a map.
Yeah. Well, I think we can do that once we settle down. Because we need a long rest for other.
Can we set up in here?
Yeah. Do we want to sort the fountain first? Sorry.
Yeah,
Well, you want to set up in the sarcophagus room?
No, we don't want to set up in here.
In the main room.
Yeah, we leave and check out that pool room.
Okay. Do you want to move you want to rearrange yourselves then? Move to where you're going. Lee's just chilling with the dead people.
Hello.
You just staying with the dead people.
We're moving out.
Yep.
Yeah, we're moving out.
We've won. That's it. Game over.
Right. To Greyhawk.
We won. How can you win in this game?
Can you imagine?
Okay, so description's the same. A large fountain crusted with moss rises in the middle of the circular room. 3 marble maidens stand in the fountain, holding pitchers of water out of which water flows. Sorry.
Take my mask off and put it in my backpack, Phil.
Okay. Yeah. Is everybody keeping their masks on, or?
Yeah.
Is there any detriment to wearing the mask?
It might restrict your vision slightly.
Fafuk will take us off.
I'll leave mine on just in case. I'll be the exception.
Take mine off.
Sorry?
Take mine off.
Okay, so Tackling's the only one who's leaving it on, yes?
Yep.
Very good.
I leave it on too.
Oh, okay. Radio. So what are you doing? So half of you are in that hallway where the magnetic statue was, and Cade and Obald are in the fountain room.
I've already done the fountain room. I'm not interested in it. Nothing good ever comes from fountains. How long have we been knocking around since we walked in? Has it been an hour?
It's not been an hour since you summoned that spirit, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm getting at. Okay.
So Fafuk will just circle around and like check for any hidden things.
Okay.
I'll do the same. I'll have a wander around and help people.
Okay, what's Cade doing?
I survey the room. Is it possible to cast my spell, the Lemon's tiny? Would it fit or not?
Not in there, no. It will fit in the hallway to the south.
Okay, so I'm just watching what the others doing and watching their back. That's what I'm doing. So anything happens, I like to be the first one to cast anything. That's my objective.
Okay. What's Luhai doing?
What's on the wall to the west again?
Nothing anymore. There's just the remains of that broken statue.
All right, that's where
and all rust on the floor. Yeah.
Well, a closer look at this statues with them women and pictures.
Sorry?
Have a closer look at these statues of the women and pictures.
Well, on the fountain. So you're moving up to the fountain then?
Yeah. I thought that were in this room.
No, it's in that circular room.
Oh. Thought it was in here.
No, it's in the circular room. No, so you're not going up to the fountain.
I'm moving to there.
So right, so you're not checking out the statue. The statue is on the fountain then.
Oh, because I thought it was in the other room.
Right. Okay. So Allbold and Fu, you can make a perception check. You can do it at advantage because both of you are doing the same thing. Okay. Right. You see nothing of note.
Including the fountain, or is
Yep,
it?
you see nothing of note. Oh, you're climbing into the fountain?
I'm just rinsing off my feet. Kind of hot and sticky, so I'm rinsing my feet in the fountain.
Okay.
They might be melting off.
Okay, the water is icy cold.
Ooh, grr. I rinse my balls. They're getting sweaty. Armor in the jungle, not good. Do I recognize the nymphs with their?
No, they're just there's nothing. Yeah, they're just nondescript female figures.
Chult or?
Yeah, Chilton. Yeah.
No coins in the fountains?
Nope.
In that case, I'll step out, toss in a coin, and make a wish.
Okay.
And then head back to the big room and say, shall we set up a camp now? Or do we want to do a bit more digging?
You do anything, Obald?
No, if they've not found anything, I'll exit the room.
Sorry?
If they've not found anything, I'll exit the room.
Okay. Kid?
I'm just watching the others.
Okay. Luhai?
No.
I'm not doing anything.
And what's tackling?
Knowing that there's probably not much left on the bestial spirit, I'm thinking of sending him down the spiral staircase, this whole tomb endeavor, just to see what happens. Just to, if he's flying down and if he follows the path round, see if he gets attacked, because he is actually corporeal.
Yeah, don't forget you can only direct it if you can see it.
Yep, so that's what I'm saying. If I stand here, so if I were to move along with him and stand kind of here, I can just tell him to just do circuits all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
And if he gets picked off by anything, then at least it went us. So he can move 60 foot flying, and then I can move 35.
Okay, so tackling wanders off. What's the rest of you doing?
Well, I was going to suggest going to check out the passageway to the east that seems to have that door in. See if there's something there.
Well, that's the way I've gone anyway, so I would have relayed this information to everybody. Sorry,
Yep.
when I'm talking to you, Phil, I figure I'm talking to everybody else as well.
Not unless you tell them.
We can come back
Okay.
here. We can come back here once we've had an explore on there, because it's still only midday. We can just have an explore over that way, figure out what's over there, and if we need to, we can come back and then put up the tiny hut in this room.
As I recall, for Fook and Cade are pretty low on spells, so when we started
Can I get
this whole
hooked down in this
endeavor,
room?
Yes.
when we started this whole endeavor, we were looking for somewhere to rest up. So I suggest
Yeah,
we do
I've got
that
like
now.
2 spells. Spell slots, rather.
So yeah, if that's the case, then I'll just dismiss the bestial spirit and rest up for everybody else.
Okay.
If that's what's happening. If they want to go and investigate, then I will lead the beast to spirit to certain doom.
I would opt for resting.
Yeah, I thought you might. Cool. Yeah, the spellcasters were pretty active last session.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, well, if we're settling down for a long rest, or is it too soon for long rests?
It's too soon for a long rest. I mean, you can still pass the time if you want to pass the time, so long as nothing happens.
Yeah, I think let's get Learman's tiny hat up, just for some security, and then Fook and Kate can work on the identify.
Have you got
of this
food
ring
and
we
water,
found.
by the way?
I have. I've got Goodberry.
I've got one ration left, I think, assuming Yuanti gave it to us. Gave it back to us.
Yeah.
We have enough sustenance to survive.
Close that door at the bottom of that dead end.
Yep, we're going to close that door.
Yeah.
How's that work?
Pardon me.
And then to be on the safe side, you could set Lumen's tiny hut with where Fook is as a centre, if you wanted to set up the tiny hut there, because then it's cutting off passageway from the north and the passageway from the south.
Well, that's a good idea.
So you're putting the hut down.
No, I'm just saying if he does put the hut down, that would be the best place to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to cast it, please.
Okay.
Once he's cast that, then we'll identify on the ring we've just found. See if we can suss out what it does.
Okay, right, you have to handle it to do that.
Yes.
So who's doing that?
Cade, is it you?
Yeah. No. I want to do it. I just want to cast this tiny hut first, but.
Okay.
Can I attune to the ring that I got from Dyson?
Sorry?
Can I attune to the ring that we got from Dyson that ended up in my possession?
Yeah, you can try and attune to it. You have to select. You have to spend a long 8 hours with it.
That's fine. That's what we're doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what am I rolling, Phil, for this identifying that ring?
So it's you want to roll identify spell and then an Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
With advantage.
But
and I can
before
cast...
all that,
sorry. Oh dear, you've touched it.
As you touch the ring, the dust begins to swirl up around you, and till it forms into the shape of a small, feral, bear-like creature that billows towards you with a ghostly roar.
I run away. I'm running around the circle, inside the hut.
Right, it just built it and just it's kind of like impacts onto you and just like dissipates.
Yeah. I touch, my feet, my arms, head. Is everything still there?
Do we all see this happen?
Yes, everybody sees this happen.
I'm in panic mode.
Was it the spirit of the animal that we saw? The Obla?
Zorbo,
sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Appears to be that. Am
I alive?
You are alive. Just a minute. You can make a. So you can hear, but Cade, you hear a voice in your head.
Okay. What does it say?
What does it say, indeed? What does it say? Where are we? I've lost it.
Still got the Helm of Comprehend Languages.
I do have it.
So you can hear this this kind of feral sounding voice whispering in your head. You can't quite make out exactly what it's saying, but it's something. It's like, let me in, let me in.
Okay, I'm shaking my head. No.
Okay,
no.
you'll have to make a roll, then. You'll need to make a
what kind of roll?
A charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Shit.
Charisma.
They're evil.
Charisma. Oof, that's nasty. Oh wow! Look at that.
Not nasty enough.
Okay.
I'm beautiful.
Right. Suddenly there's like a blast of air, like as if like issuing out of out from Cade, not out of his nose, but like out of his person, and like dust blows across the floor, and the ring like clatters to the floor.
Is it still in one place, or?
Yeah, it's still in one piece. Yeah.
So as I look down the ring, next to it, I put my feet next to it, my right one, and I admire my hairy toes, I'm beautiful, and I'm thinking, what the heck am I supposed to do with this ring? And I look at my friends. What the heck? What do you advise me to do? Because this was a nasty experience. I don't want to repeat. There's something fucked with this ring as usual.
Does it look like mostly I can't think what it's called. Possession attempt.
Yeah, therefore. Wanted to take me over.
So yeah, you just saw this sword. Like this sort of suggestion of this the shape of like a what's it called? What's it called? A wongo? Is it a wongo? Gazorbo. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Formed by this swirling dust. Nobody else heard the voice.
Oh, I explain what happened to me. I explain in details. After this, with each hand, I carefully pick up the ring and shove it back into the bag. And I shake my hand. Not today, guys. Let's rest, because this is just...
Are we sure we want to even put it in the bag? Because you don't want to reach in for something and hit it by accident.
Do you want to stuck it up in your bum bum?
Hey, yo.
No, thank you.
Escalated quickly.
I just asked for better suggestions.
How about I shove it over your head and turn it into a necklace?
No, my head is too big for that. No, thank you.
I'll try really hard.
I know you would. No.
So, so it looks like this ring's cursed or possessed or something. I'd say we just toss it into the corner of the room and leave it there.
No. We expose it. No. We should carefully dispose it, not just toss it under, far away from us, Because how about if we try to take possession of one of you during the night or some nasty whatever? No, it should be far away from us.
Okay, well, I suppose just remember it's in the pouch, so just reach in and grab the nearest thing. Okay, well, that's one less thing to identify. So Fafuk's got a couple of items that he was hoping to cuddle up to and work out what they do, so he'll spend time doing that then.
Okay. So only be able to do one at a time, one per thing.
I mean, does someone else want to? I mean, because I can only do one at a time. Does someone else want one of the items to try and work out what they do?
I've got me on. I'm cuddling.
Yeah, you've got. You're cuddling a ring. I've got a Dyson's ring, which said abjuration. Is that the one you've got?
I've got that one. Yeah.
There's Dyson's had a cloak which projected some kind of illusion, and then there was a druid's. Well, the Hegwin's staff, Who's got that one?
I thought we gave that to Cade.
Okay.
I'm not sure about the cape. Nobody claimed it.
Well, for Fuku will be wearing it if no one's claimed something. Higwin's staff of sponge. Right.
The ring is a path to another tomb.
Yeah.
Let me in.
Right. So Cade, you've got Higwin's staff of sponge. So if you want to try and cuddle up to that and work out what it does, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, okay. Can I do that, Phil?
So yeah, you want to do the identify on that instead?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you can cast identify.
We've identified them all already.
Yeah.
Previously, we would just you just told us we had to wait long rest
for a 2 minute.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So I sleep with it.
Radio.
Hey yo.
Okay.
Right. So I suppose we spend time studying these things that we lifted off some dead bodies and chit-chatting about whether we actually need that ring and if we have to be possessed by some rabid jungle creature to actually get through to another tomb somewhere.
Right then.
Do I know what the ring is that came from Dyson after all this?
Well, you have to, like I say, you have to try and attune to it.
Okay.
8 hours.
Is that not what we just done?
No, not yet.
Okay.
No time's passed at all yet. Barely any. Cade's just done that. So,
Right, so back, relax.
So you're just chilling out here and hoping nothing goes wrong?
Yeah.
Basically.
Very well.
Have we got the triangle thing off this guy's head? Is that what it does? Or is it just laying there on the floor?
It's laying there on the floor as far as I know.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. So you can do the attunement thing as part, because like I said, that's not a long rest. It's just the same amount of time. So whereas you can't long rest yet, it's just 8 hours. Consider it 8. So you have to spend a minimum of 8 hours to try and attune to something.
Okay.
But you will have to make an Arcana check, though, I think.
Me?
You will for the staff, yes.
Yeah, okay. Arcana, 1 sec.
Curious to know what that cloak is.
I think that's okay. Right, so let me transfer that information over to you, Cade. Well, I can just drag the entire thing over. I think. Let's have a look. Ooh. Do.
Just complete metagaming. Did you say that Dyson were level 12?
Yeah. I
think
believe
that's
so.
what it said
Yes.
Signal. Yeah.
Level 12 sorcerer.
Level 12, bitch.
Shh.
Oops. How can I do it? Oh God. I'll have to do it this way.
It was a really super powerful sorcerer.
I'm still quite proud of the way that he went down that quickly.
Well, I think concentrating on the big bad caster is probably the quickest way to get rid of him.
Yeah, let's not deny we were very lucky.
I think dropping that silence right at the beginning was the right choice.
If the slow would have worked, that would have been awesome.
There's a series of messages, whispers coming through to you, Istvan.
Yeah, I'm reading it at the moment.
Are we attuned to the other items, or is that just him?
So what other items are there? So the ring, so that requires nothing. That just no special action. So yeah, you were attuned to that. It's a ring of protection +1. What else was there?
Cloak.
The cloak. Right, where is that now?
Okay, so sorry.
No, go on.
So I will relay this information to everyone, so basically you can post it if you like. So this is an item which is suitable for our, dwarf friend, I believe.
So so Cade relays this information to you that he's learned from the staff.
So I think tackling would be the best recipe for this. I mean, I don't know if you are interested at all.
And the cloak, see the cloak. This is for Fook who's got the cloak, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is what you learn from the cloak.
Oh wow. Oh wow, that is pretty special. Okay, Fook tells the others, I think I've worked out what this thing does. It yeah, let me show you. Anyway, Fook pops on the cloak. And
okay, and the
you almost like
sort of shimmering, so an image. So your vision of Fook is like offset. It's like distorted, and as if it seems to be sort of stood in one place, but then alternately stood slightly to one side.
It's almost like he's slightly refracted to different places. So, and it keeps changing. So, if you were to try and attack me, for instance,
so it looks like a faulty hologram.
You'd struggle to work out where I was without actually laying hands on me.
Of course, wearing that normally, but if you're wearing it all the time, it kind of draws a bit of attention to you.
Yeah, I mean, you can walk through a crowd shopping wearing this thing. I think it probably cause a few problems.
Yes.
So, I mean, this is the kind of thing that someone who's dodging, who wants to not get hit in combat.
I'm tangling my feet.
So I think cowardly wizards wouldn't actually get much use out of this.
Yeah. I'm always get hit.
Because they're miles away from where they should be. They shouldn't get hit.
I shouldn't, but I often get hit. 30, 40 points, 50 points, done. No, thank you.
Yeah, but that's a dex save. This wouldn't save you from that. Sorry, metagaming, of course. So, I mean, I would suggest it's somebody who is going to be up close and personal in combat.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Probably get the most use out of this.
Yeah, front line guy. You are right. Your logic is, yes, My character would love it.
Oh, of course,
Brilliant.
Fafuk would love it just because it's kind of weird. But
I tell you why.
Spell.
I tell you why I would
mirror
love
image.
Not quite. It's not as powerful as mirror image, but I'd say. Okay, let me just post it in the.
It gives so you got disadvantage. Attacks against you have disadvantage.
Wrong one. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
So when you do get hit, it stops working until your next turn, which I mean is pretty badass. So I mean, it's up to you guys. But I would say that
I don't mind being tackling. Doesn't mind being hit.
I think the trouble is I don't know if this would work for you because you transform so much.
Exactly, and I don't care. I'm fine. Let one of
I think the monks. I think the monks should strip naked and fight each other, and whoever wins gets the token.
No. Whoever loses gets it.
Let me get a video camera. 1 second.
That's the one with the worst difference. That's the one with the worst.
We got a fountain just north of here. We could get some jello in there. Cameras out.
I think it'd be better for all balls.
Death fight music.
So I've got the lower armor class.
Ball's got lower armor class.
Andy's not afraid to get up in the fray, is he? Likes to run up and.
Fafuk hands over the cloak with a sigh, but he recognizes it's the best way for him to survive is if the fighters survive. Right, so just to be clear, Dan's got the Ring of Abjuration.
Yeah, I took a Ring of Protection +1.
Obold, you've got the Cloak. I don't know what it's called. I've just said Cloak of Illusion.
Cloak of Displacement.
3, 6,
and call
7,
it.
8,
Or just make up your own name. Doesn't matter as long as you know what it does.
Well,
is it just +1 to the AC then? Yeah, the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
can just import a Ring of Protection +1.
Oh, cool. I'll do that then.
Well, just drag it from.
It's cool. I'll find it. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, good. But yeah, like Lee says, it gives you +1 saving throw as well.
Cool. I'll find it. Don't worry about me.
And then we've got the staff. I mean, Vampiric Strike. Wielder's Magic Quarter Staff deals damage normal cost, so spend 1 charge.
If nobody wants the staff, I'll take it, just for the simple reason of pushing away beasts, because it's got the whole animal handling vibe to it, hasn't it? But if somebody says they want it, then that's fine. I'm not going to fate anybody for it. But I'll take it and attune to it, because I've still got 3 spaces left, me.
I don't think I'll be able to use it actually because of my alignment.
Well, no, you won't. If you've got the ring, that's one thing you're attuned to, isn't it?
I don't think. No, you just said it didn't require it to bring in the Ring of Protection. Don't require attunement, does it?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I've got.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Okay, then you.
Is it attunement up to? Is it your
proficiency?
3.
Well,
no,
3.
We had this argument last week. It's 3.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
There's a 3 as a limit.
So I thought it was like your proficiency.
Yeah.
No. So they happen to be the same number for a long time, but no, it's 3. Unless Phil wants to play homebrew rules and change it to proficiency.
The benefits of player, you're having a laugh.
That's what I thought.
If nobody wants the staff, I'll take it just for the simple reason of pushing back plants and animals.
Yep, you got it. Handed it over.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Nobody fighting? Cool. I'll take it.
You'll have to put that Cloak of Displacement in, Phil, because I can't find it.
No problem. I'll just drag it from Dyson's character sheet.
Can I have his stuff as well then, please?
No. Not at the moment, no.
Okay, so we can find it.
No, you just have to make your own entry.
It's okay, I found it.
No, you'll have to make your own entry. Don't use the one from the thing. You make your own entry for that at the moment, please.
Okay.
There you go.
Cheers.
Oh, let me see. Maybe I can duplicate it.
Oh, it's probably heavily cursed, and over time, the rest of the description starts to slowly take you over. You turn into an evil tree.
Good. Protection.
Oh, it's down in the weapons section for some reason, Phil.
Oh.
Ring of protection.
I've moved it into equipment.
One second. Oops. The hell? Radio. Let me duplicate that. One moment, I shall create just creating you a copy of it. There we go.
10 base, 2 decks, 3 constitution, that's 15, 3 from the shield, and 6, 18, and then +1, so it's 19.
Did you say 3 from a shield?
Yeah, the Zaldana shield.
Sorry, say it again slowly.
The Zaldana shield.
What's a Zaldana shield?
It was a +1 shield that we picked up. So when you picked up the magnetic one, I picked up the other one. That was a +1 shield. So +2, +1. So it's +3.
I thought Full said it was just a +2. They were magical, but they were...
It was a long time ago. I'm not going to argue with you. If you say it's not, then...
Oh, no. I was just going to refer to Full quick, because I've always just kept it as a +2
What's
shield.
That, sorry?
But
them shields were picked up from the Ghost Tower. They were magical. I got one and Lou got one.
They don't have any pluses.
Duchess of Rot. Yeah. So the one I've got is cursed and tracks missiles, but it also gives me resistance to missiles.
Right.
So it's kind of like a trade-off. But yours... What did the other one do, Phil? Do they both do the same thing? Or did only the one attract?
1 second. My things are running slow. So the other one does nothing. It's just a shield.
Sorry, Dan. I just remembered the one Phil mentioning that there was no like above and beyond to the shield +2.
Oop, I've been slowing down.
No problem.
I put a my thing. I think there should be yeah. So there's staff on your sheet now. Damn. A functioning copy of the staff.
Oh yes, there is copy. Yeah, I see it.
You can delete that. That bit that says copy if you want.
It's cool. I'll keep it.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
Right. So so yeah, that passed about 8 hours. Presume. Pardon me. So of course you're going to have been consuming food of some form and water, which I presume you can provide. Can you?
I can, and I have been. I've got good berry and conjure water.
Rightio.
So
you pass the day and then rest that evening, waking, aching slightly, and perhaps with half remembered uncomfortable dreams.
So we've had a long rest, yeah.
Yes, so you've had a long rest. It's now 5:40 in the morning on the 13th of Ready in. Ow! Ooh. So yeah, you can do a long rest.
Recovers 36 hit points and 3 hit die. How's that work? I just pressed the button.
Well, you recover like half your remaining hit dice, don't you?
Oh yeah, gotcha.
So sorry guys, when it's long rest on this character sheet on
it's just under your hit dice in the middle of your sheet at the top.
It says
There's short rest and L rest.
L.rest.
No. Esteban, your character's slightly different, isn't it? So where your character is, the picture is, in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a person sleeping. If you mouse over it...
okay, got it.
Yep, you got it? Cool.
Yeah, cheers, thank you.
One's a short, the hourglass, well, the first hourglass is short rest. The second hourglass,
sorry.
Yeah, second hourglass is a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it, thank you.
And Fafuk will add a spell to his repertoire.
I'm just gonna restart, reload my my thing. It's running a little bit slow.
Yeah, due to the warning we saw on the earlier about evil not liking bright light, or daylight specifically.
Sunlight.
Sunlight, yeah. Fafuk's taken the spell daylight. So that might come into play at some point.
Okay.
No, stop this one.
So if you want to use either deduct your rations or use up any necessary spell slots, provide everybody with the food and or water and other sustenance they need.
Have we still got that jug with us?
Yeah.
That what?
Jug.
Yeah, you still got. Yeah, I believe so.
Can't you use that just to fill with clean water?
Yeah, that produces more than enough water. Yeah.
And then just fill everyone's water skins with that.
You can. You got a fountain as well to know.
Yeah, I don't think they'll trust the fountain though for some reason.
Right. I don't know how rations work. I've just been tallying them up manually, so I'm down to one ration.
I think if you click on them, it gives you the option to like use a charge of them. But
if you want
whichever way you do it,
I've got Goodberry that'll see you. So
how many can you create?
Goodberry is a normal spell, first level.
All right.
How many do you create?
10, as I recall.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, it's sorted then. I'll
So
that's using the first level slot up every day, start of every day. Then.
Yeah, I have been doing for ages.
Okay.
So instead of create water, like I said, we could just use a jug and then refill everyone's water skins from that.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing. Otherwise, I'd have prepared to create or destroy water. But yeah, food and drink, we're good. If needs be.
Awesome.
Right then. So you're fed and water, gone just after 6 a.m. that morning, or whatever time it is. Yeah, fed and watered and ready to move on, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. What are you doing?
Should I head back to the main entrance?
Move to that square room where it's got all the descending staircases, but move around the edge and then see what it is on the eastern side.
Sounds good. Do you want to lead the way?
Somebody taking the skeleton's skull with you?
Yeah, I took it. I picked it up before we went for a long rest.
We're moving, guys.
Yeah, I'm following. Sorry, I'm just missing my character sheet. I can be wherever you want me to be. Shield. No protection.
Right.
Equip.
Thought there was something further north. I'll wait there for everyone to turn up.
Assume I'm there. 1 second. I'm coming.
I don't know where Obold is. He ran off ahead and I couldn't see him anymore. Which stairwell did you go down?
None of them. Keep going south.
Oh, right.
And then east.
Rafuk will keep proceeding, just carefully, just checking for any secret exits in the walls and,
Okay.
just in case things have shuffled about in the meantime.
There's a bit that goes north on here as well. So that looks like another door to the east.
What's Luhai and Cade doing?
Following at a glacial pace.
Yeah.
Don't forget you can move through friendly characters. You just have to stop when you come to them.
I think that's Phil's hint to hurry the fuck up. This can take forever. Ooh, I can see stuff up ahead. Fufuk carefully proceeds up to the very
Okay, right. Let's stop a moment then. Okay, so down here on the east side, you can see a giant stone skull crusted with moss that juts out from the end of the passageway. A flame flickers within each of its eye sockets, and a view into a chamber beyond can be seen through its open jaws. Fufuk, meanwhile, who has wandered off up to the north.
Because the DM said, remember, chaps, you don't have to stand behind them. You can walk straight through other people if you want to.
You can.
Straight into any traps.
Yeah. Right, you can see carved birds soaring across the walls of this corridor. Blocking the passageway near its north end is a large adamantine propeller with 5 sharp blades.
What's a propeller?
Propeller. Presumably propellers exist. Or a windmill, if you like.
Okay. Interesting. I call back to the others and say, this is what I'm seeing. Okay. What did the others see? Is that the wide open mouth?
Hold on a second minute. You can make a you can make a perception roll.
Well, can I? That is.
Well, I hope you.
Question. Perception.
Might as well be selling for food much.
Oh dear.
And so I use a luck roll.
You can do if you want. Let me put you back here because you want to be here.
There's a feature. Here's my lucky roll. Use ability. And roll a d20.
Okay, right. Just before you you're about to step in that corridor, you notice that the entire floor of this corridor ahead of you appears to be one big pressure plate.
Oh wow! Food hesitate. So the 16 was that a perception roll?
Yes.
Because my passive perception's 18.
It has to be a check. It says. Some of them say sometimes it says it's passive. It works for passive. Sometimes it says no.
Ah, fair enough. Fufuk's like stops dead and goes. Spidey sense just went like woo 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 woo, and eases backwards away from. Oh, okay, pause. Eases backwards and says to the others, yeah, this entire passageway looks like it's on some kind of pressure plate, like the whole thing. Let's go that way later. He heads back to the rest.
Okay.
All right.
Go that way.
So, like I say, to the east, at the end of the east passageway, is a giant stone skull crusted with moss that juts out from the end of the passageway. Flame flickers within each of its eye sockets, and a view into a chamber beyond can be seen through its open jaws. Let me just adjust that because you can't see through it at the moment. Should be able to see through it. Sight restriction, no. There we
go. Well, sarcophagus. More coffee.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I can't see into the other room. You said we could see in.
Mirage.
Let's have a look. Should have just.
I can see it.
Okay. can only just make out like patches of what looked like light, just off to the sides.
Yeah, that's because you can't. There's the rest of the room, so you're seeing the patches of light that's coming through the cracks in the ceiling, but you can't see the other bits of dark. Whereas Obald can see in the dark, so he can see more of the room than you can.
Can you do some light spell or something to enlighten this?
Well,
Yeah, I'll.
There's a coffin in the centre of the room.
So from where you are, you can basically see there's a room. You can just dimly make out there's another sarcophagus in the centre of this room. You can see there's like pools of shafts of light shining through cracks in the ceiling in two of the corners. So the jaws of this skull are open wide enough, probably for a medium or smaller creature to be able to climb through the jaws of this skull.
Oh, you're kidding. Are these flames in the jaws?
They're in the eye sockets of the skull.
Oh, the eye sockets. Oh, what do you think, chaps? Who wants to go through first then? Stunned silence.
I think that's a bit too easy.
Okay. Fafuk will study carefully for any traps that may be present.
The other way needed those masks, didn't it? I'm just wondering if there's something here.
Okay, so for Fook, you notice that the lower jaw is hinged.
Huh? Like it's open and hinged to be open, so like you could close it if you want to.
It could close, yes. So it looks like it is hinged, so it looks like it could close, yeah.
I'll give a tug on it experimentally, see what it does.
It doesn't move.
I heave on it.
There's maybe ever so slight give, but no, it doesn't move.
Hey guys, give me a hand. I think this skull's got like a hinge. Maybe it opens a door or something.
So it's already open.
Or maybe it's... Oh, right, okay.
The jaws of the mouth of the skull is open.
That's
like say you could crawl. Easy. That's it. You could crawl if you wanted to. Somebody of medium or smaller could crawl through.
Okay, Fafuk pops on his mask and crawls through.
Okay.
Yay, I can see in.
Right, so as Fafuk crawls through, one of the flames in the eye socket snuffs out.
One of them?
One of them.
Two people only.
Who else would like to volunteer?
Carefully proceeds around the borders, studying for exits, traps.
Okay, so skulls crusted with dried mud glower from niches cut into the walls of this tomb. A stone sarcophagus stands at the centre of the chamber, its lid adorned with a coiled serpent carved in relief. Behind the sarcophagus, resting atop a marble pedestal, is an ornate crystal box within which a small humanoid skull floats within.
Floats?
Oh. Floats.
Right. Suddenly, the voice. Suddenly, you hear the voice of a young girl in your head. What's happening? Why can't I see?
Right. Let me try and remember this. Now, I instantly remember. I'll give it a roll just for sheer randomness.
Speak no truth to the doomed child.
No idea, love. Maybe it's just dark. and I study the sarcophagus to see if I can unpick any warnings made in China, anything.
Right, so you hear the voice again.
Who's here? Who's that?
The fuck?
Or really bad.
It was really crackly. Yeah, but I think I made it out. Fafuk just says, "Oh, my name's Fafuk. I'm a cleric of a Lidamara.
Are you a friend of my father? Is he looking for me?
I have no idea who that is." And I try and slide the top of the sarcophagus off, see if I can open it.
Why can't I see anything? Where are you?
It's super crackly, Phil. It's barely
Yeah.
I can barely hear what you're saying.
That's the whole point of it, guys.
So
I shall rely on my own thing then. Says, are you friends of my father? Is he looking for me?
I've honestly no idea. Just me and my party are exploring.
What? Where are you? Why can't I see anything? I can hear you, but I can't see. See you? Where are you?
Oh, it's very dark. Anyway, I try and crack the top off the sarcophagus.
Do you have a light?
No, actually, my night vision is quite excellent. I don't need a light.
Says, can you help me? I can't move.
Can you describe what's around you? Can you reach out and feel stuff?
I can't see. I can't move. I can't feel anything.
Okay. Can you when did you go missing? Or when did you last see your father? What year? I assume she's speaking common.
Yeah, regardless of whether she can understand, she can, like I said, this voice in your head. So the rest of you can hear Fafuk talking, having a conversation with somebody that's not there.
Fafuk's trying to have the conversation in such a way that other people can understand him. So it'll be things like, right, so let me get this straight. You're a young girl. What age are you at? How old are you?
I'm 12.
You're a 12-year-old girl, can't see anything, and you're wondering if your father's looking for you. Right. Okay.
Who's a father?
Anyway, Fafuk's trying to keep this disembodied voice in his head occupied while he's trying to crack the sarcophagus open, see if there are any goodies inside.
Okay. Right, you can't. The lid won't move. Says, what are you doing?
I'm trying to see if I can find a way to get to you.
So you can make a deception check. What's the rest of you doing?
Batching.
Not entered yet.
Moved up, it looks like lights now updated.
It should be. You'll have to reload Foundry if not.
The whole folk entering this cave situation and one of the lights snuffing out, I'm hesitant to follow him in there just in case because there's only 2 lights.
Says, well, be quick! I'm getting scared. I can't see anything. I can't feel it. Why can't I feel anything?
Hard to say. Just looking around. Anyway, I bend over, look at the skull in the little crystal box.
Right, as you hear the voice, the eyes flare in rhythm with a voice.
Ah.
Right.
So what's the last thing you remember before you couldn't move and stuff like that?
I was in the gardens and by the river and then it all went black.
In the gardens by the river. Can you remember the town you grew up in or you lived in?
Zamu.
Oh, you lived in Omu. Oh, wow.
Lived? What do you mean lived? I do live in
I don't know where
Omu.
Omu is. I don't know where Omu is.
Okay, make another deception check.
Fuchs just rambling now.
Right, you can see, you keep catching, you hear this rustling noise, you can keep catching glimpses of movement in the walls.
Oh, now you tell me. So how long has this been going on then?
You've just noticed it.
I've just noticed it. Oh, wow. That's terrible.
Says, you're lying to me, you brought me here, and she suddenly screams and the glass case shatters.
Yeah,
and a black masses of spiders start pouring from the walls.
Fuchs starts licking it.
Okay,
How big are these, like, massive?
No,
come on, I was almost there.
Loads of little spiders.
I was like half across the floor. I was like, that was funny. I was like already moving. I was like, no, poof. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh so loud. The kids are trying to sleep. Oh
dear. So boom. What's best chuck everybody else into that as well. Snowball's over there. Tackling's up there. Blue High's there. Cage down here.
Tries to tell off this disembodied skull girl. Now behave yourself. Stop. Don't you give me lip. Don't think it'll work
so swarms of these like desiccated, dead-looking spiders come pouring out the cracks in the walls.
Dead-looking, you say?
Yep. Right, so
oof, that's a sucky roll.
Just say he had a light spell or something.
Well, since Phil rolled a 20 for all these little undead fuckers, I think it's academic, really.
So yeah, this skull bursts out of this glass case, and like as it flies up in the air, it's like surrounded by this sort of green flame and red flaring fire burning in its eyes.
Oh, we've seen this before.
Didn't we find a flame skull? A flame skull, wasn't it, in the caverns?
The mines, wasn't it?
Cade, initiative.
Yeah, one sec.
Lee, initiative.
It hasn't reloaded back up yet.
Oh, wow. Check that initiative out. Nice.
Right, and as it flares, like light just floods the rooms. This tomb is flooded with light.
Oh,
emanating from this flying skull.
Is it natural light?
No. I wouldn't say so. If it's emanating from a flying skull, no. Okay, so I'm still waiting. I'll press. Shall I press the button for you, Lee?
Give me about 10 seconds. It's just about loading in now.
Great. Oh, wow. So, first to act then is Cade.
So, I'm a wizard. I have a rough idea what this is. It's a dead thing, isn't it?
That will probably be a good assumption. Yeah.
Supposition.
And it's breathing fire or something, you said.
It's surrounded by fire.
Okay, so fire is no good against it. So my cantrips are useless. Awesome. I have 2 cantrips, none of them are good against it. So I will get my light crossbow and I shoot at it.
Okay.
Light crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever seen you use it before.
I have it. It's first time for everything.
Okay, you're probably going to have to move up from where you are.
Oh, sorry. Why can't I move? What is it?
Oh, I've paused, sorry.
Game paused.
Yeah, sorry, go on. You can move
Have another go.
Sorry, I can't see where I'm moving. I can't see anything.
I'll move you up. There you go. It should be into light now.
Okay.
Because you've been left in the dark.
I tried to do an auto crawl, but something came up. It didn't let me. I don't know what.
Yep, it's on the so you clicked on the description.
Auto.
I think you have to go to crossbow bolt first and click use crossbow bolt.
Oh, right, yeah, you got to load it, haven't you?
So how do you do that, Sonny?
You need to go to crossbow bolt in your inventory.
Okay.
And when you click on crossbow bolt, one of the buttons below is use crossbow bolt.
Okay, I'm looking for that. Crossbow.
Oh, there's no. Let's have a look. I don't think there's any crossbow bolts in your inventory. No, that's why, because it's looking for crossbow bolts and you haven't got any. Let's add some crossbow bolts. Items. Bolt. Crossbow bolt. Crossbow bolt. Import. Complete. Where's it put it? Consumables. Consumables. So we need to add. Right. So what standard is it? 10.
What do you mean 10?
I think it's 20 is the standard into crossbow bolt.
You mean the quantity in one? Oh, that's 20. As far as I remember.
Okay, that's 20 as well. What's it doing? Okay. And there we go, crossbow. And see where it says light crossbow on your inventory. There's a little drop-down menu. If you click on that menu, drop down now, there should be a crossbow bolt in the list.
Yes, I can see it.
Select that, and then it'll use crossbow bolts from your inventory. Okay. And then if you click on the icon next to where it says light crossbow, it'll put it in. It should work properly then.
Yeah, I'm trying. Where's the autocross?
Oh, right. If you're going to chat now, click on attack. It should attack.
Yeah, it's been there. So, attack. Normal roll, yeah?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Boom. And that is a hit, surprisingly, after all.
Wow. Oh, a good one, too.
Can't really see my thing. Let me zoom this in here so I can actually see what's
happening.
9. Bloody hell. Pardon me. Okay, right. Crossbow bolt ricochets off it, cracking the young girl's skull.
So, did I do damage or not?
You did, or it appears to have done, yes.
Well, I think I'm done.
Okay, so next it's tackling.
So is this gate still?
It's open.
It's open, yeah.
Completely, so I can walk in.
You can crawl in.
Crawling. Okay, so.
Why has yours got that thing still on your character sheet for some reason?
He's raging.
Oh yeah.
Am I?
He's raging.
Not yet.
No, it should have turned on.
It were activated it. Were activated earlier because it came up saying it's clobbering time.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's what went in.
Not guilty. So yeah, I'm gonna walk in. Crawling.
Okay.
I can't get through.
First thing. There we go. So, right, as you do, both of the last of the lights snuff out in the skull.
So both lights are off then.
Yeah.
Okay. Does the door shut behind me, or is it just me and Fafouk in it? Oh, okay, cool. So to the north there is this thing. I'm gonna go and make my way up here and start beating on this. Okay, so bonus action would be to rage. Oh, Tackling is no longer raging. That's a lie. Tackling is now raging. And what's it with the?
Okay, right. Oh, wow. Right. You strike this swarm of spiders for 8 points of damage. Okay.
Same again.
Right. Again, you strike him for another 7 points of damage. Right, the numbers are dramatically thinned out.
That ends my turn. Thank you.
Okay. So next, it's the flying skull. It's the little girl's skull.
Nepartak.
Right. So 2 rays of fire burst from her eye sockets and straight at Fafouk.
Is this a spell?
No.
Is this an effect?
What do you mean, an effect?
Magical effect. You can cast spell that as well,
no?
Okay.
Right. It's the first one strikes you full on, hitting you for 10 points of fire damage. The second one strikes you again for another 8 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
Let's see how. I just need to double check out what the size of these rooms are. General features, ceilings 12 feet, unless otherwise specified.
You feel I love you.
Well,
I know. My as a player, my character doesn't matter. As a player, I know why you are checking what you are checking. You are evil.
Okay, so and it flies up. The skull flies up towards up to the ceiling.
How high is the ceiling?
12 foot.
Okay.
So Cade, you can't see it anymore. Luhai, you can see it from the doorway, and of course Tackling and Fafouk can see it. Right, let me close that down for now. Right, so next it's which one is it? This one. Okay, this swarm of spiders just like swarms all over, tackling. And but yeah, so you manage to like just like knock them off and like batter them away as they try and get under your clothes and your armor.
Does that spongy stuff stop them from coming at me?
No.
Okay.
Because it mentions animals, not insects.
It does indeed. Yes, it does. But no, it doesn't affect them. Then next is this one, which is this one. Right, so this one swarms forward and attacks Fafouk. And completely misses him, or doesn't do any damage. They're sort of like spiders swarming all over you, but they don't manage to do you any damage.
He's tap dancing so fast they can't fight him.
Next one is, which is the next one? I can't see it. Is it under this thing? Oh, there it is. That must be it, is it? Yep, it is. So let's see, that's 50-50. Okay, so this one swarms, tackling. I'm not going to put it on basically on top of you again, but I'm not going to put it on top because I'll lose track of where they are. And attacks tackling. Ooh, they bite you for 11 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And then this one. Oh, that's the one I've just done. Must not have moved it. And then it's for Fook.
Fook's like, shit. And casts his favourite spell, which is his Spirit Guardians. There we go. Spirit Guardians and a whirling dome of creatures, spirits, sort of like start flitting about me.
Okay.
And he tries to climb on top of the sarcophagus.
Radio.
Mainly just to keep away from the spiders.
Very well.
But also, metagaming slightly. It's a 12-foot high ceiling. It's 15-foot anyway. But having a little bit of extra height is going to get that little fucking skull as well. Hopefully.
Okay.
That's it. So every time they start a turn, I roll damage.
Yeah. So next it's Luhai. Oh, were you designating? Well, I presume were you designating as exempt? So it's only things you can see, of course.
Yeah. So I can only exempt Cade, Luhai, and Taklin.
Righto.
I can't see Obold.
So what's Luhai doing?
I crawl through.
You can. As you crawl through, the jaws slam shut on top of you.
Oh, brilliant.
That was inevitable.
Okay. Roll. What's your arm class? You might get off lucky here.
T.
What?
20.
20. Okay, right. Right, you managed to, as the jaw slammed shut, then you managed to dive through, narrowly missing getting like chomped by the teeth. Yeah, so you're in there now, and the door's shut. And so I'll have to turn this light off now. So, Cade, you're in pitch black. You can't see a thing now.
Sorry, what?
It's pitch black. You can't see a thing now.
Why?
Because the door's shut.
The door's shut and the lights in
the
fire in the lights burning the skull's eyes are gone.
Okay.
So you're out in the corridor. Right. So what else is Luahai doing?
I'm going to attack this one. That's
swarm of spiders. Very well. Go on then.
Strike.
Stupid.
$18 to hit.
That will be a hit.
It's 9 points of damage, Phil.
Okay, well, 1 minute. I'm just having to put the stuff in that this stupid thing hasn't put in.
Did you get an advantage for flanking?
Oh no, I forgot to roll that.
It's a hit anyway. I see it's a critical one. Roll, see if it's a critical. No, it don't count as flanking anyway because he's actually on. They're actually on tackling. So
no, there's one on me. There's a set on me, and there's
no. I haven't put. Like I said, I haven't physically put it on you because I'm just going to lose track of how many's there. It is on you, but it's not. I've not put the token on top of you.
There's 2 sets. There's one that's on me, and then there's one that's to the south. No.
No, just 2 sets altogether. That's what I mean. There's one. Both should be on. They're both on you. I didn't put the second one on you.
No problem. Yep. Sorry.
Because I can't. Okay. I can't select them all when they're stacked.
No, I appreciate what you said. It's fine.
Yeah. So anyway, but it's hit anyway, regardless. So that's 9 damage. Did you say?
9 damage, yes.
Okay. So
I'm glad you didn't punch me in the face.
Yeah. So yeah, missed by too much. She'll hit tackling as well. What else you doing? Is that it? Carrying on? Go on then. Go on then.
Oh shit! I thought that were you done.
Do you have to wait, Cat?
Monk.
Oh, it's not a. Yes, that's good.
This time.
Yeah, it's fine.
So 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. It does the thing like before in previous editions. That was something else. When if you did something like this, the person who were on, they'd take half the damage.
Yeah.
Okay, right. There's very few of them left, or in that swarm anyway. But I might check that.
Attack?
Anyway. Yes, attack. Go on, by all means.
Punch me this shit again.
Oh.
That's a hit. Oh no, it's a miss. It's a miss, but not too much of a miss that it's going to. Oh, man, yeah, go on. Yeah. It's a miss. Then. It's a miss. So you're going to have to attack again to see if tackling, because actually on him. So if you're not hitting the spiders, you must be hitting tackling.
A roll.
And attack roll.
I will suppose being a swarm is trying to like sweep them as opposed to like literally punching individual ones.
Yeah, okay, so what's tackling's armor class?
18.
Okay, so you're not hurt, so it didn't hurt you. You got any other attacks left? So that one didn't count as one of your attacks, by the way. Is that it?
19. Sorry.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, still misses.
Cool.
That attack against tackling didn't count as one of your attacks, Lee.
Was my last attack anyway.
All right, okay. Right, next it's Obold.
I don't have a what's going on at the moment, so.
No. So you hear this loud, like sort of slamming noise as the jaws of this skull have slammed shut.
Well, I sort of assumed that would happen when the second person went through. I was considering shadow stepping past this corridor where he said this plate was.
Okay. Oops.
Potentially going up to there, Phil.
Okay. Very well. We can do that if you want. Okay, that drops you into a pit.
Yeah, I thought it was just a little bit further down.
In traps.
Right. What's at the bottom of this pit then? I'll attempt to use the slow fall if he's dropping me too far.
Okay, a deep pit opens up at the entrance of this tomb with a stone sarcophagus resting at the bottom. A snarling, monkey-like creature decorates the sarcophagus lid. Beyond the pit, 3 treasure chests sit on stone daises. The chest on the left is carved of black onyx, the middle chest is carved of rusty iron, and the chest on the right is cast of silver and glistening with frost. The pit's 20 foot deep.
Yeah, I'll have to use slow fall then to mitigate me damage then.
Okay then.
The Sue Monkey. That's one go. Sue Monster was one go, wasn't it?
Oh, one go, yeah.
Right.
I thought you said that's one go.
No.
So, sort of slow fall then?
Yeah, slow fall. And then when I'm at the bottom, I'll have a look around the sarcophagus and see if I can notice anything on it.
Okay, that will take way longer than the combat then. Radio.
Yeah.
So we'll effectively...
I wasn't going to entertain me being in the combat, to be honest. It would be up to them.
Right, no problem. So we'll remove you from the combat. Right, so next is...
Spiders.
Spiders, yeah. Can't see it. Everything's in the way. Everything's in the way. Which one is it? This one.
So their
this
movement, if they're in the influence, is slowed.
Yep.
Halved.
Yep.
And they take damage. Wisdom DC 16.
Wisdom DC 16. Oh god, there's not much chance of passing that because they've got being spiders. They've got not much wisdom.
So they take 14. Well, it says radiant for Spirit Guardians. I always thought it was force, but who am I to argue with that?
Okay, right, fail. Right, so that which one does it? Wait. This one here. So that that takes what? 14 damage? Did you say?
Yeah, radiant.
Okay, so that's that one. And it's another one as well because that one that so yeah. Okay. And then that one moves, so it's got half its movement. So that moves so that this swarm of spiders comes and swarms all over the sarcophagus and onto you, attacking you. So that's less than half. So that's that. So what's your arm class?
Well, it says 16, but I think it's 17 because it's not showing the studded leather as +1.
Okay, right. That's so the fail to do any damage to you then. And then this one swarms up again. I'm not gonna put it on top because I'll not be able to keep track of it all. So this swarm of spiders swarms all over you as well. So that's a full swarm.
And that takes
yeah.
16 points of radiant damage.
16. So that's down to. Okay, so it's down to the small. So that decimates that swarm. So it's a lesser attack. And again, it does no damage to you. And then finally, this one in the top corner. So that moves into the swarm. So it's when it moves into it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So wisdom save.
13 radiant damage.
Fails and takes 13 radiant damage. So that's 2. Okay. And then again it moves. So it's 5 is 3, so yeah, it still moves towards and attacks with a lesser attack. Oops, let me keep up with that. Less than half. And this time they bite you for 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh no. Oh, Food manages to keep concentration on his spell.
Okay, so let's reset that round then.
Guys, I need to leave because I'm starting early in the morning.
Okay.
Carry on without me if you want.
Right, yeah, well, you're trapped outside the combat anyway, aren't you? So.
Yeah, okay, so.
Okay, right, we'll catch you later then, Istvan.
All right, yeah, see you
thanks,
next weekend, guys.
See you next week.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so... so just waiting on Lou High to roll his initiative, and it's a minute it's for Fook who's going first.
+2 instead of +1.
Time.
Okay, it's Lou High. What?
Go for it.
Time I got a decent roll.
Spiders didn't. Oh, one of them did.
What you doing, Lee?
I'm gonna move onto here.
Okay.
Furfoot looks like he's in trouble.
Yes, he's surrounded.
Yep. It's covered with like 4 swarms of spiders.
I'm gonna attack this one that's to the south of him.
Rightio.
To the east of me.
Yep.
Right.
Thomas!
Holy shit!
Oh man.
Oh, I might laugh.
Istvan, help him!
Can't see him. He's gone.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Choo-choo.
that's disadvantage in the next one.
Oh,
I
was just saying to myself, roll 2 20s, Lee. Prove him wrong. I saw that one drop and I thought, yes, he's got it. No, shit.
Oh wow.
Is the maximum damage?
11 points. Okay, right. You splatter. You stamp and squash all the remainder of these spiders, and what few remain skitter off and disappear into the cracks in the walls. What are you doing now?
Hit the next one.
We'll move up.
Just keep punching. Just keep punching.
Tap the one to the north of him.
Okay, well, like I said, they're all on top of him. They're all on him. They're not in them spots.
Those just spread them so you can see them.
Yeah.
So you don't have to move. Okay, right, hit it again. Okay, splattering the next lot.
7.
Split.
It's my final attack.
Okay.
Let's move back down here then so you can see that token.
Uh-huh.
That's my final attack.
Oh, that was your final attack. Radio. Right, next it's Fook.
Well, the trouble is, if I try and cast a spell or something, they're going to just try and swarm me. So, it's just going to try and jump up and down and stomp them.
Okay.
So, is that like an unarmed attack?
An unarmed attack, yeah.
What's
Duck
that?
and roll.
Is that just like a?
It's just a strength.
Oh God. 10.
That is not good enough, I don't think. No.
That's fine.
You get your strength bonus on the top.
Yep, that's fine.
Oh. But you're not proficient in unarmed attack, so yeah, no, you're just ineffective, like it's like slapping them and trying to squash them, but yeah they're just.
Imagine a girl fight where you're trying to do the face slapping like this. It's a bit like that, really.
Okay, next it's a swarm of spiders that is on for Fook.
Right. Can they roll a save first?
Yes, they can roll a save first. Save and the difficult class is, it's failed anyway.
16. So they take 14 points of radiant damage.
14. Oh, that is. Okay, so that reduces it to less than half of its hits. So it's a lesser attack.
I think, didn't that one already get nailed?
No, not that one to the left.
I think they've all failed. Oh, okay, cool.
And no, I've rolled an attack. That's damage, not attack, is it? Oh yeah. So 11. So yeah, they failed to hurt you.
Yes.
And next, it's Napatak.
Oh, she needs to roll a save as well.
She does indeed. Oops. I took that token twice, have I? That'd be causing all sorts of issues.
Oh God, the worst one yet.
Wisdom, did you say?
Wisdom. 16, yeah.
And she fails that, and she takes what? 4 points of damage.
4 points of radiant damage.
Wow. Okay.
It's a quick question. Do you want me to roll each time, or do you want me to roll once? It's kind of up to you. I'm happy to roll each time. Damage.
Well, we usually roll each time, don't we?
Yeah. Cool.
It doesn't say it's like a set amount. It's not like magic missile, is it?
No, it isn't. Yeah. Right, so what does Napatak get up to then?
So she screams, and the room explodes in fire.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Ooh.
So she screams and you all die. Congratulations.
I'm guessing it's a fireball.
Yeah.
I assume that takes care of the spiders.
Yes, it probably will. Yeah. So yeah, the entire room is like engulfed in flames. I don't want the template. Go away.
It might be important because I've got danger sense.
Oh, the template just fills the room anyway.
Okay.
That's why I said that's why I was trying to get rid of it because there's no point putting it down. So you can make your saves, of course, if you're entitled to any.
Is it dex save?
It is dex save, yeah. Oh, come on, my ribs.
No, Fook fails that one with a 2. 4.
That's a 2, yeah. The second level uncanny sense of things nearby, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger. You have adventure
just roll
against effects. Yeah. Blue high.
It's 16 because they hadn't added ring of protection on.
Right. Yep. So that's a successful save. Need for ways you rolling one for tackling.
I'm trying.
Or just spamming us with danger sense.
Okay, fine.
Sounds like one of those fog horns. Danger, danger, danger. yeah, we know.
So yeah, you've got advantage on your dex save.
Will Robinson. slight noise in the background saying Will Robinson after each danger.
Okay, so that's save.
Nice, yeah.
So for Fook, you take 23 points of damage. The rest of you take 11 points of damage.
Half, because I'm raging.
Tough one.
No damage, baby.
He dances between the flames.
Okay,
Evasion's amazing.
Right, that's yeah. So that's her go. And next it's tackling.
So as I recall, 1 second, I've got 2 on me.
Yep.
No, spiders all gone now.
Oh yeah, spiders are all gone. They're just been like incinerated.
Oh, okay. So move to attack the floating head.
Okay, it's 12 feet up in the air.
Okay, I will.
Thorn whip it.
Yep,
Whip?
definitely. Yep. Thorn whip. I'm looking for it in my character sheet.
That's what's on his S&M mask.
I've already got my mask on.
No anymore. Oh wow.
Okay, that's a hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
Welcome to the red room.
So attack hits, it deals whatever damage it deals. 3.
Don't laugh. I drag it 10 feet closer to me.
Okay. So
down and closer.
Down and closer. Okay, so that's half. So half and half then, yeah.
Yeah. So kind of.
So yeah, so it's down there, and that brings it down to about 6 foot. There we go.
Yes, striking distance for Folk.
Yeah.
Does he get an attack of opportunity?
No.
No, it was forced move.
Yeah, forced movement. Yeah.
Okay. Like you're the last in that round.
Next
It's
round.
so it's next round. So reset initiatives.
Hell, she's rolling all right.
Yeah, well, she's just a skull, so she's got a good, decent dex.
She bit me by 1. Twat.
Okay, so round 3. So first to act is Luhai.
I'm gonna move up and engage.
Can you get around it so you get an advantage, Luhai?
No.
You can get to opposite. You can get to maneuver around to get to opposite side. Got enough space to maneuver around to get to opposite side for food.
Without provoking attacker
Oh
opportunity.
yeah, you've got.
so
I thought you got
5,
shit tons of movement.
10,
You've got like fucking
15,
50
20,
foot of movement.
25, 30,
You can move, run around the room twice.
You can get here. You can get here in 30 easily. Yep. Easily.
You're gonna have to wait, Cat.
I'm gonna use flurry of blows, Phil.
Okay.
Right, first attack.
With advantage.
Yep. Okay, that's a hit. 13 and a 14.
9 points of
9
damage.
points of bludgeoning damage. I need to features, tributes. Yeah. Okay, right. Punch skull like cracks appear across the top of the skull, and one of her teeth flies out. You're just beating a little girl up.
Yeah.
I think he's about to punch the rest of them out now.
Glorious.
Wow. Okay. Right. You're right. There's a killing blow. If you want to, you earned the right to describe your killing blow. I think.
Ooh, no.
I'm just gonna uppercut it and shatter it.
Right. There's a scream that's distinctly sounds like a young girl as the skull shatters and fragments fly across the room. Yeah.
Luzai, the devastator of young girls in geriatrics.
He's got an age range. Below 18 and over 80.
That's terrible. Oh, God. Right, so skull shatters.
Yes.
You have to cast some kind of bless on it to try to permanently destroy it.
I know nothing of such things. Maybe a Arcana roll or something to...
Sure, that's what I said last time about that flaming skull in mines.
I don't know. I think that's player knowledge. I don't think we actually did it.
No.
Because I think we cracked the joke that we thought we'd sorted it all out. We're heading off, but we left that skull that was going to reform and basically.
It did reform. We saw it reform, though, didn't we?
Did we? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we saw it reform. Because we told told the other dwarves who owned the mine that we got rid of everything except that flaming skull because it reformed.
Yeah, but like you said, but you didn't know how to get rid of it.
I just try to bless. That's how we destroy that. That's how we destroy that evil magic item, didn't we? Put it over that forge and then put a bless on it.
So what are you doing?
And to what Louis is saying.
You're speaking, Lou, we can't hear you.
My Discord just gone again.
It's not lighting up.
Can't hear you, Lou. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
After a reload.
Yep.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep, yeah, you now.
Yeah.
My USB decided it wasn't talking anymore. Yeah, for Fuchs just moving around with Spirit Guardians, just wiping anything that's left bug-wise. I just say, okay, guys, we can get the sarcophagus opened. Maybe we can find a lever or something to open the door.
Okay.
That skull in that mine regenerated last time, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't have. I was just saying I don't have bless memorized.
Right. Cast it ritually?
No, it's not that kind of spell. You can cast it. No, you can't cast it ritually. But you have to even then you have to have it memorized to cast it ritually. Right, come on.
We're not just
three of us trying
saying
to
last
shove
right
this
over it, do something.
Yeah. I mean, we can definitely do that. Do like a ceremony, like a burial ceremony and stuff. But spell wise, I don't have anything like that handy. Phil?
Sorry, what's that?
Sarcophagus open and looking for levers to open the door.
Okay, so right, yeah. So the lid of the sarcophagus easily slides open, and inside is a bundle of faded cloth.
Andy.
And atop which rests a staff. which oh God. You have to wait, Cat. Just a minute.
Use Mage Hand to fish it out.
One moment. So it's carved from like a white wood, and it's it looks like the shaft of the staff is like entwined, like loads of snakes entwined, coming together to form a single snake's head at the hook of the staff.
That sounds super fancy. I will take it if nobody else wants it.
Help yourself.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're taking it?
Yep.
Okay, as you touch it, green smoke billows from the staff, coiling around you like a serpent, and a sibilant voice whispers in your ear, "Let me help you. I promise to be good."
Oh, fuck me.
How do the other voices in Tacklin's head respond?
You tell me.
Fuck off, he's mine. Get your own, you bitch.
Not closed, motherfucker. Do what?
What's the response?
At this moment in time, willingness. I'll take it. Yeah, it's no problem.
Sorry?
At this moment in time, I'll take it. Willingness. Yes.
You okay?
Yep.
You accept its request.
It's curse. Yes. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Why?
Right.
Oh dear.
This green smoky serpent is absorbed into Tackling,